All right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's chop it up this fine morning. What's happening? Double zeros in the building. What's going on, man? Man, you hit me right with that double zero. Who you got? Gary Antoine Russell and Robert Easter Jr. Give me Gary Antoine Russell. Hard fight, though. Tough fight, bro. Uh, Chillville in the building. What's going on, man? Nah, dog. Chillville, that ain't right. That's not right. Roni in the building. What's going on, man? Cadillac 364. What's going on, bro? Frequent Flyer RC in the building. What's going on? Patrick Bell. What's going on, bro? Robert Jefferson. What's happening? Black Fonz in the building, man. Stone Alone, brother. Thank you for the support. Starting off the building, said top of the morning. Fanon in the chat. Thank you, brother. Another great day for a good boxing conversation. Yes, sir. You know what it is. Thank you, brother. Let me move out this, get this away from me for a second. What's going on? Be easy in the building. Blessings to you, brother. How you feeling, man? Jay Milts in the building. What's going on, member of the channel? Simply Trucking LLC. Walter Wilson in the building. Grand rising to you. My man Ernie V in the building. Joshua Furlong. What's going on, man? Timothy Stoudemire. Wayne Jones, what's going on? Terrell Boxley in the building. What's going on, brother? He said, good morning, Fanon. I'm in Cartagena, Colombia right now listening to you, man. You out there doing your thing, huh? You're out there doing your thing, man. So look, man. Dude, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this quick, bro, because I don't like doing these type of things, man. But no, Chillville, no. He did not drop that lawsuit. That's a misunderstanding, man. No, that's a misunderstanding. I woke up in the morning and I saw the report and I listened just long enough to know that's not what happened, bro. What happened, let me tell you where the lawsuit is, where it is. Right now, they haven't even gone to court yet. So no, bro. What happened was those guys were all going back and forth over jurisdiction. So the issue was jurisdiction. What happened was Terrence Crawford filed a lawsuit. And before Bob Arum was ever served, Bob Arum knew about the case. And then he asked to have the case removed from the state court in Nevada to the federal court in Nevada. What happened maybe about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, was that Terrence Crawford won the right to have the case moved back to state court. So they have not even had any conversations about the merit of the case yet. When the audio that was played for Bob Arum was old, and where Bob was talking about where the case was, but you can listen. Just listening to what the audio was, you know that's old audio, because that all of what he talked about got reconciled 2-3 weeks ago. So no, bro, it's not. Let me put it this way: it's not out on every other place where you would see it, and I know where to look to see it, and it does not say that it's dropped. And if you're talking about what Bob Arum was saying, then that's not even what Bob Arum was saying. Bob Arum was saying he doesn't know if the case is going to go forward. But the case is going forward because Bob lost that. He wanted to get it into federal court, but it can't. But Terrence Crawford won, and it went back to state court. Okay, just to let you know, bro. So nah, man, that's not correct, brother. That's not correct. Unless there's some news that I did not see other than what Bob Arum said. Because Bob Arum said that a long time ago. Bob Arum might have said that a month and a half ago. Nazi Dread in the building. What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man? Lone Star Steph in the building. What's happening with you, sir? Dallas Troy said, Bob just need to pay Bud. He's worth it all. Man, Bob, what are you talking about, Dallas? Man, Dallas Troy, man, you what do you be talking about, man? Bob just needs to pay Bud. Oh, what are you talking about? He just needs to pay Bud. It's a breach of contract. It's a breach of contract suit. And by the way, from what I see, Bud has a very good chance of winning that and winning it very quickly. I don't know why he would drop a case right after he won to get it remanded back to state court. So no, bro, that's not what that is. That's not what's happening, bro. I've done like 4 or 5 videos. I've done 3 or 4 videos on that. ATX Realist, what's going on, man? How you feeling this morning, brother? How you feeling? Science behind the beat down. Good morning, tonight. Yeah, man. What a great. If you guys did not get, so we'll get on this, man, because this is a fun conversation, bro. Dude, I love listening to Derrick. Derrick James has an entire to hear. Let me say, how can I say this? You have different people that have different viewpoints on what the science of boxing is. And to listen to Derrick James explain what he believed the science behind boxing is, and what Errol Spence Jr. does that allows him not just to hurt people, but to literally be breaking bones, literally do this stuff. Dog, he's talking about, he's saying that is the science of boxing. When people are talking about the sweet science, that he's like, that is the sweet science, the physics of it. The physics is the science, right? So it was just a really, really interesting take, man. And I really do believe that there's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I mean? There's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to look at it. Pound for Pound said, I like Derrick James' view. Also, Roger and Floyd Sr. Oh, like he said with the padding, he's like, look, man, that padding, it was interesting, man. That's just really good, man. Ray Patterson, brother, how are you, man? I'm doing well today, man. I'm doing well today. I just hope you guys don't inundate me with that Terrence Crawford dropped the lawsuit stuff, because that's not even what Bob Arum said. He didn't say that. And it was, and on top of it, that's like that's not up to date, because all of that stuff about him moving into his court, moving it out of court and all that. But it's easy to misunderstand if you don't have a background in that. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to misunderstand if you, but Bud has not dropped that law. Nothing that I've seen has shown that Bud has dropped that lawsuit. And where you would find that is in the docket. You would find that on the docket. So they have not even had, like right now, they have not even had it's just going to the merits. You know, and I don't know why he would win and then drop it, right? Why he would get it remanded to state court, then drop it. I think that's just a misunderstanding, bro. Hey, Christopher Watford, much love with that yellow in the chat, bro. Thank you for that support, bro. Thank you for that. Oops. Thank you for that support, brother. Thank you for that support. I got to stop sitting that there, man. Thank you, bro. That means that's how the channel keeps going. Thank you, man. I wish you had a comment, but I'll keep an eye out on a comment for you, bro. Adrian Molina, good morning. Good morning, brother. At middleweight, Iran Barkley versus Charlo. Oh, give me Charlo over Iran Barkley. Yeah, give me Charlo over Barkley. I like running. Dallas Troy said, I really don't keep up with the business side of the sport. I'm out of the loop on this one. Yeah, man. Dude, it's a breach of contract suit. The accusations, the racial accusations, really don't have that much to do with the merits of the case. The merits of the lawsuit, the heart of his complaint is breach of contract. And he's saying, you owed me 2 fights a year. You only gave me 1 fight a year. You owed me money for not getting the Errol Spence Jr. fight. You paid me once. You should have paid me twice. And in the argument that he says a lot of stuff, he gives a justification for why they believe, Terrence Crawford team, that Bob Arum didn't do that. But at the heart of it, it's a breach of contract case. And from what I can see on BoxRec, Terrence Crawford only got 1 fight a year for 2 years. If the contract says you owe me 2 fights and they only got him 1 fight, that's the money he's asking for right there. And to me, it seems pretty straightforward, bro. It seems pretty straightforward. Provided that there's not language in the contract that would clarify it in favor of Bob Arum's position. You know what I mean? So like I think there's a fundamental misunderstanding about what is going on there. You know what I mean? Could never forgive Bob for admitting he stopped the Pac-Man fight. Dude, he stopped the Pac-Man fight. He stopped the Errol Spence Jr. fight. That's what he does, bro. That's what he does, bro. Deshaun Robinson in the building said, "Oh, gee, I think Gary Antoine Russell can beat Haney because I think he can." Hey, man, that's cool. If you think he can, if you, OG, you think, oh, no, you say you think Gary Antoine Russell, you're asking me a question. You think Gary Antoine Russell can beat Haney because I think he can? I think that he has the ability to beat him, yeah. Will he beat him is a different subject altogether. Because Devin Haney ain't no easy, oh, okay, that's what's up. He's not an easy he's not an easy out, man. That guy's a terrific fighter. But Gary Antoine Russell, no doubt about it, bro. He said they giving me the link today. I'm a vibe out. What are you talking about, Josh? What are you talking about? What link, man? So I think he can, bro. I think he can. Willie, I don't know. But he's a rough fighter, man. He's a rough fighter, bro. Very, very rough fighter. ATX Real said, who are the top 3 trainers right now? In my opinion, Nacho Bears, Derrick James, Nacho Beristain, and good question. Derrick James, Nacho Beristain, Calvin Ford. I'm gonna roll with Calvin Ford. Favoritism on that one. I'm gonna go with Calvin Ford. I like Calvin Ford. Calvin Ford got Ammo Williams now out of Baltimore, so they're doing some game. They don't say no. No. Eddie Reynoso lost all his fighters. Do they all left him? Nah, not Virgil Hunter. Oh, nah, man. Maybe Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields. I think Ronnie Shields is a good one. But I would say Derrick James, Nacho Beristain, maybe Ronnie, maybe him. Yeah, that'd be good. But yeah, something like that. I almost kind of want to say just those trainers out of Crunk. There's multiple trainers out of Crunk Gym that are doing very, very well, bro. Going with a Ford is always with a Ford is always smart. Yeah. I mean, Calvin Ford got a mean stable, like my man Kelvin said. Calvin Ford got a mean stable. What do you mean? Who's Sugar? Goosen's jean jacket suit. Yeah. Dan Goosen. But I think the top trainer in boxing is Derrick James, bro. I think the top one is Derrick James. Oh, and Bozy Ennis. Yeah, Bozy Ennis is really nice too. Yeah. They got some ones up and coming, man. Bozy Ennis. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to mess up that. And neglect Bozy Ennis. But yeah, Bozy Ennis is real too, for sure, man. Absolutely positively. He's real for sure. Oh, Salas. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ismael Salas. You're talking about Salas, the Cuban. He just lost some guys. Ismael Salas just lost some guys, bro. See, here's the thing, man. Those guys want to and much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for your support, bro. Some of those guys that have Sugar Hill is who they mean. Oh, yeah, Sugar Hill out of Crunk. Yeah, who else does Sugar Hill have besides Tyson Fury? It's cheating ass. Hey, man, Barbara D, thank you so much. Say good morning, Martin, and good morning to the chat. Thank you so much for supporting the chat, bro. Ma'am, sorry. I don't mean to do it like that. Hold on 1 second. Got to do something. The heck? Okay, there you go. Yeah, good morning to y'all, man. Jack Mosley. Nah, not Jack. Nah, I'm leaving that up. Let me leave that up there for a while. Let y'all see the cast's support. I would say De La Hoya versus Boots. Man, you guys keep hitting me with this crazy stuff, man. Boots. I mean, at this point, I don't know, man. Not at this stage of his career. That could be a tough fight, man. Oscar De La Hoya is a hell of a fighter, man. Oscar De La Hoya. I don't know, man. I'm gonna leave that one alone, man. I got to see a little bit more Boots to say he's going to beat Oscar. Oscar's the real deal, man. I'm going to tell you right now. Oscar is the real deal. Oh, bro, y'all hit me up with the orange, bro. Much love in that super chat, bro. Matty Yole in the building. Matty Yole, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Huge J said, good day. Thank you, man. You just made it better, man. Thank y'all, everybody that supports it, supports the videos and supports the live streams in the Cash App. Thank you. Thank you guys so much, bro. It's what keeps the channel going, Matty. Yo, thank you, bro. I would say, man, why you hitting me up with so many questions, Cadillac 364? I would say, as far as the Oscar De La Hoya versus Jaron Ennis, look, man, let me see a little bit more of Jaron Ennis. I don't ever want to make the mistake of underestimating or forgetting how good Oscar De La Hoya is as a fighter. Very, very fast hands. He's got a really good chin. Powerful dude. Will go to the body. Can fight on the outside. Very, very well-rounded fighter. Very, very athletic fighter. A prodigious fighter, right? A prodigious fighter. So I'm not going to jump the gun and say, yeah, give me Boots right now. Now, if Boots winds up, give me about 2-3 years, and then Boots is doing what I think he's going to do, then I'd be like, okay, yeah. Because even like with guys like, Terrence Crawford, I'm not 100% sure Terrence Crawford's beating Oscar De La Hoya. I'm not 100% sure that Errol Spence Jr. is beating Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya ain't no joke, man. Like, Oscar De La Hoya ain't no walk in the park. You're going to have to, if you're going to get that, you're going to have to get that. You know what I mean? He, at welterweight, because they're not like super defensive. Like, I mean, the only guy that I really saw that I really believe was like, all right, this dude really beat Oscar De La Hoya. The only guy that I really saw that out of was Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker really did beat him. Like, but even like the fights with like Shane Mosley beat him, but that was kind of controversial. I could see that. I could see why somebody would think that Oscar De La Hoya beat Shane Mosley, and I could see how somebody might think that Oscar De La Hoya beat Pernell Whitaker, beat Felix Trinidad. So I'm not just going to jump out there and be like, oh yeah, all these guys will beat Oscar, because that's just, that would just be revisionist history, because that dude is one of the best welterweights. He's one of the best welterweights since 1990. He's definitely one of the best welterweights of the last 30 years, Oscar De La Hoya. Those guys, those type of dudes do not just come around, they don't come around every day. So I want to make sure that I give full faith and credit to Oscar De La Hoya. So that's my answer to that question. And now your next very tough question was Roy Jones Jr. and Andre Ward. It depends on when Andre Ward. It just depends on when when that fight happens. But in their prime, I might have to go with Roy Jones Jr. But know dang well that Oscar De La Hoya. I'll go with Roy Jones Jr. knowing dang well that may be that Andre Ward might beat him, because Andre Ward might beat him at any point in time in his career. He had a very good fight with Bernard Hopkins, and I think Andre Ward is as good a fighter as Bernard Hopkins. But just all around, man, those guys are all great fighters, man. All great fighters, and I'm not going to just be like, oh yeah, this guy would easily beat. This guy would beat. I take him to beat Andre Ward, because I don't know, honestly, man. That is what you call a very, very tough situation, man. Trying to beat Andre Ward, no joke. Let me roll down a little bit. Man, Cadillac, I can't keep doing those all day. Keith Thurman, Shane Mosley. Give me Shane Mosley. Give me Shane Mosley with a body shot that cripples him and yips him. You know what I mean? That's what I would think, man. Said, drinking terrible coffee right now. What the heck? Stopped by Starbucks for that black. Oh, yeah, they burn their coffee, bro. Starbucks is burnt coffee, bro. You drinking that Starbucks, you drinking that burnt coffee. Overly caffeine, burnt coffee. That's what that stuff is. You know what I mean? How is Ward's chin? Fine. Better than Roy's. His chin seems better than Roy's. But look, man, that guy's a hellified fighter, man. I don't know, man. These guys, it's how you gonna ask me about me to be certain on guys. These guys never lost, man. These guys never lost, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. It's tough. It's really tough on me to pick one guy against him. Anyway, man. Timothy Side said, yeah, it sound about right. Boots the truth. Boots is the truth. But I mean, don't jump your gun on him now. You know what I mean? Like, what's this? Ugh. Yeah, don't jump the gun on him, bro. Roy Jones Jr. beaten. Let me say, that's my opinion. Okay, that said, I had Roy Jones Jr. beating Hopkins the first time, 118, 117. I didn't think it was that close fight. I thought it was a close fight. I thought it was a good fight. Tough, good fight is what I thought. But, I may be having revisionist history, bro. But I remember watching that because I didn't watch it originally. I watched it after the fact. And watching it after the fact, my man, it looked like a good fight to me. Dog, I'm not going to keep doing this, bro. Can we get on the subject matter of the video, man? I like doing it, bro, but y'all going to run me down as McClellan and Canelo. I mean, come on, man. I got to think about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Gerald McClellan and Canelo. Come on, bro. At what weight class, man? Cut it out, man. Anyway, I'm not going to keep doing it, bro. I'm not going to keep doing it. Sugar Ray Leonard and Mayweather. Sugar Ray Leonard. Dude, put it in the super chat, bro. You guys are distracting the chat with all of this. I appreciate it. I don't mind. I can do that all day. But seriously, bro, if you're going to do that, put it in the super chat. Because I would like to really talk about current boxing. I don't want to walk down memory lane, bro, and be like, what is it? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Sugar Ray Robinson or Shane Mosley? You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Let's pump the brakes on that, okay? Because I don't want to be rude, but I don't want to start ignoring them, man. I did like 3 or 4 of them. Lone Star, I also believe Derrick is defending his product, Errol, in whom he built up. Legends have opinion. That's what Errol does. That matters. They're both nice, eye-catching. They are. Yes, absolutely, bro. Hey, Marquis said, breathe. Hey, man, let me tell you, bro. God dog, it's like 30 of them questions in a row. Like, much love, brother. Thank you for that support, bro. Look, man. Based on look, man. Oh, hold on one second. Oh, man, thank y'all for the support, bro. John Bowie in the Cash App, brother. Thank you for that support, man. But I mean, y'all can answer questions, whatever. I'll answer the questions. But I was just like, man, you guys got them one after the other, after the other, after the other. I appreciate your support, though, and I appreciate you respecting my opinion. Yes, I'm watching Virgil this weekend for sure, bro. Absolutely, I'm watching Virgil. I'm a big Virgil Ortiz fan, man. Absolutely. I should have went. If I could, I would have went to Dallas to see the fight. John Bowie in the building. Much love for that 15 big. That would have been a big yella in the cash app. Thank you, brother, for that support, bro. Means a lot. Thank you, bro. Look, they underrate him because they're not appreciating the subtleties of what he's doing. What he's saying is, look, man, Errol Spence Jr. is very, very subtle in his adjustments. They're not big because they're like Terrence Crawford is doing things that are easily noticeable. You know what I mean? Like he switches stances, right? He'll start boxing from the outside. He's saying like he's doing things that are very, very like obvious, where Errol is making adjustments and you don't see the adjustments that he's making, right? Saying things like, hey, what's about John Bowie in the building? Like dipping off to one side, dipping off to the left side, slipping underneath or finishing his combinations in a different way, right? So what he's saying is that the science behind like how he punches and the fact that he can punch for so long and throw so many shots because he's not throwing the shots with his arms, he's throwing the shots with his body, where he doesn't have to, he can generate a lot of power, but he doesn't have to generate the power by loading up on his shots, right? Every shot is very specific. Every shot is very, very well placed. So what he's saying is that is the science of boxing. That the physics of how you do it. And every other sport that I've seen, dog, that is what people have talked about, man. It's the very, very subtle, small things that prevent you from wasting energy, things that prevent you from wasting motion, right? Those type of very small, subtle things are basically the essence of the science of sports. You know what I mean? Like, and if you watch how like tennis players are trained, it's all those the really, really, really detailed dudes are very much into the very small, minute things, and not so much into like the fantastic things that you see, hitting the ball, getting a rally and hitting the ball between your legs, right? Or doing a fadeaway when you land on one arm, and all of those things that people always refer to or think of that are obviously, look how skilled they are, but very, very subtle, small things, Dre, DC Dre, much love in that super chat. He said Hitchens versus Haney at 140 for non. Hey, I couldn't tell you. Richardson, Hitchens, I couldn't tell you. I got to see Devin at 140, bro. Dre H in the building. He said, what's up? What's happening for non? I'm late to the party. Hey, man, thank you for coming to the party, bro. Hey, Donito Lopez, you got that? Hey, dog, look. Donito Lopez said, I thought you were crazy when you were saying Canelo was washed, but seeing his last training video, he looks like he lost a step. This GGG fight will be interesting to see where he's at. I'm telling you. Hey, I appreciate you, Donito Lopez, because I'm telling you, that man has lost more than a step. That man has lost more than a step. Not just a little step. That man has lost a step. I'm telling you, that's why he's not taking those fights. Telling you, that's why he's not taking those fights. He's fighting bigger, slower guys so he can have a speed advantage. He does not want to fight those quicker guys where he's got to move. And I'm telling you, in that fight that he fought, dude, when he fought Dimitri Bivol, dude, he looked real basic, bro. And I'm just telling you, man. And here's the thing. It's not even an insult on him because the guy has 600 fights. I mean, guy has 60 fights. When you get to the point where you have 60 fights, dude, you got wear and tear. 60 fights means 60 training camps. 60 fights means 60 training camps. 16 years of being a professional is a long time. That is a lot of wear and tear on your body, bro. Some of these young basketball players they're like, man, these young basketball players got knees of a 40-year-old. Hey, man, these guys got knees of 40 years old because they're playing so many games, bro. So many games. Joshua Furlong in that super chat, bro. Much love. He said, reminder, Tank beats everyone at 135. He may do it, man. He may very well get there. May beat everybody in 135 pounds, man. I'd love to see it. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to tell you right now, I know where these dudes going to go, though, bro. I know where they're going to go, bro. I know where they're going to go. Melvin Jones in the building said, good morning, Fanon. Big up to the chat. Brother in that yellow, brother. Thank you so much for that yellow support. Trying to tell you that yellow, orange, and red, brother. Y'all really kill it, man. Thank you so much for your support, bro. And much love to all the blues and the greens, too. You know there's love for you. Without a doubt, brother. I appreciate you, man. But good morning. And big ups to you, Melvin Jones. Thank you for that support, bro. JT, say Dante, the point I disagree with, Bivol was probably the quickest 175. Don't say he picked the bigger, slower fighter there. As Donito Nobles, as a general proposition, bigger guys are slower. The fact that he's in that weight class is telling you he's slower. It's rare that you have a guy that is like Roy Jones. Like Roy Jones Jr. probably had this, or let me play. David Benavidez, for example, has the hand speed of a welterweight. Right? He's 168. He's got the hand speed of a welterweight. There's not anybody at that weight class that has the hand speed of David Benavidez. But David Benavidez is not as fast as Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. at 126 got the dumbest, and actually that's kind of how you tell that that Gary Russell Jr. has kind of got, has gotten older. His hand speed at the beginning of his career was dumb. Nobody's punching like that up in that weight class. The bigger you get, the slower your hands get. The longer it takes for that punch to deliver because you're longer. You know what I mean? You're longer. The faster, smaller, quicker, bigger, stronger. That's kind of how that usually works. So yeah, just the fact that he's fighting guys at 175 is he's fighting slower guys. That's the advantage. That's the advantage of the small guy over the big guy in almost every scenario. But I do not believe that Dimitri Bivol is faster than Jermall Charlo. And he's definitely not faster than David Benavidez. He's not faster than Demetrius Andrade. He is maybe faster than Sergey Kovalev, right? He may be faster than what's that man's name? Rocky Fielding and Callum Smith. But by and large, no, dude. And I wouldn't say anybody would say that Dimitri Bivol has blinding speed. He's got good speed, but there's nothing really exceptional about his speed. Unlike and not only that, not just his hand speed, but his foot speed. And Dimitri Bivol definitely does not have fast feet. He's got very educated feet. He's got educated feet. He's a very good fighter. But, I would not say that he's all that fast, man. Hey, Super Smooth said, man, Gary Russell hand speed was out of control. Yeah, it's dumb speed. Like Gary Russell Jr., his hand speed is stupid. No joke. Hey, Rick Blackwell, Mr. Blackwell, what's going on, brother? How you feeling? I'm glad y'all showed up, brother. See, I put the Errol, Spence, Terrence Crawford in there because I can get rid of trolls now with it. They'll be somewhere else, bro. Mike Cardenas said Benavidez was way quicker than Canelo. Oh, man, way quicker. David Benavidez is faster than everybody at 168 and 175. And he may have faster hands than anybody at 160, really. David Benavidez's hand speed is nuts. It's nuts. Not necessarily on the jab, but his hooks, his combinations, and to be able to, get him off with real power. Oh, man. Real power out of David Benavidez, man. David Benavidez, I think, is the best fighter in those divisions. And I've said that since David Benavidez, and people forget how young David Benavidez is, right? David Benavidez is legitimate. David Benavidez is the truth, bro. John Bowie in the building. Much love in that super chat, John Bowie. He said Bivol seems extremely disciplined. Yeah, he does. Much love in that super chat, bro. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. All righty, we back. Shout out to Biggie Diggy. And my man. But yeah, John Boy, yeah, he's very, very disciplined fighter, man. Don't get me wrong, man. I like him, man. I do like Dimitri Bivol a lot. And it was a smart decision for Canelo not to rematch him. George Wood said, good morning. Happy hump day. Is it Wednesday? Wow, it's Wednesday, man. We working. Good morning. Happy hump day. Spence wins at 147 and 154. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat, bro. Much love in that super chat. Yeah, man. No doubt. Just like my man Joshua Furlong said, yeah, David Benavidez is a stud, man. No joke. David is the truth, man. David Benavidez is the truth. And David Benavidez is going to smoke Caleb Plant, man. Was definitely going to smoke Caleb Plant, brother. Definitely going to smoke Caleb Plant. Justin Fan said the Zone saw those pay-per-view numbers and had to call GGG. They were going to do it anyway, man. It's a 2-fight deal. They just moved on with it, bro, because they didn't want to, oh, you go back and rematch that, you're going to lose again. You know, that's all that is. You go back and rematch that, you're going to lose again. My man Jay Mills in the super chat. Hey, sorry for not a little short on the money, but here's a little love. Hey, brother, no worries, man. I understand, man. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Hey, dog, seriously, any tip of the hat is appreciated. And trust me, we give George Grove, hey, George Woods put a little of that yell in there for you. Ow, shit, that hurt like a motherfucker. Excuse my language. Oh, sorry, Mama, if you listen to me use that word. George Groves put that yell in the chat for you, brother. Trust me, we got a couple yells in there. So thank y'all, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay Miltz. It means a lot, brother. And you just joined the channel. That's what keeps the channel going. No joke. Thank you for your support, bro. Andy Ruiz has fast hands for a heavyweight. The combinations he throws are quick as hell. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he got nice hands. But see, that's another thing. He got short arms. He's got fast hands. He got short arms. Got short arms. Them short arms look, you can look like you can throw them shots off a little quicker with them short arms. You know what I mean? He said, oh, hey, man. John Boy said, man, I'm trying to sleep, but that gong waking me up. Damn glad to hear it. Yeah, man, the gong is back, man. The gong has worked. The gong was absent for a little while, man. David Benavidez is the next star. Oh, dude, David Benavidez, and I think that they're trying to set up, like, dude, I know I know they want that Charlo David Benavidez fight, bro. That's a big fight. That's a good fight. That's a big fight. And I know that is what Steven Espinoza wants. He want that, and Showtime want. They want that fight for Benavidez. That's a tough fight for Jamal Charlo, though. And Jamal would be like, yeah, David Benavidez is like 24 years old, man. He's young, man. No joke. He's young, bro. What's going on, Phil Sloan in the building? Yeah, he's young, bro. Young. Is Plant and Morrell fighting for 9? I don't know yet, but dude, I hope so, man. Dave Morrell, dude, what's going on, Rise Podcast? Hey, man, I heard Dave Morrell's like, how tall is Dave Morrell, man? Somebody put it in the chat, bro. I don't want to look that up. I don't want to have to go out of my way to look it up. But my understanding is that boy is kind of big, man. I heard Dave Morrell is kind of big, man. Like that's another dude at that weight class that cats are really looking for is Dave Morrell. The Cuban, another Cuban. You got to worry about all them Cubans, man. He's not Dominican, is he? Is he Cuban? I'm not all the way up. I'm not all the way up with Dave Morrell. But I know he's a black dude, but I think he may be Cuban, right? And not Dominican. Hold on one second. Dave Morrell is 6'1". Okay. I heard somebody say that he was a little taller than, like, I heard some numbers that he's a little bit taller, man. Who do I got, Plant or Morrell? I got Morrell. I'll take David Morrell over Caleb Plant. Dude, I don't believe Caleb Plant's chin got bust. Caleb Plant's, I got Caleb. I'll take Dave Morrell. Simon Kyle said, what's your prediction with Tank versus Ryan if it happens? Oh, Tank. Man, that guy's he's going to go to sleep, man. Come on, man. Ryan Garcia ain't interested in that fight, man. That man's going to get completely zipped. You know what I mean? That man is going to get completely zipped. No, I don't believe it at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that at all. Give me Gervonta Davis over that. And I don't think he's even going to take the fight. I think that's a lot of talk about making the fight. I don't believe it. Big Charlo is terrified of Benavidez. There's a reason the fight never happened, won't happen. Dog, look, man, big King Beef, can you stop overestimating stuff? Like, don't overdo it. I doubt that he's terrified of the man. Why would he be terrified? It's a boxing match. Terrified, no. However, does David Benavidez have a belt? No. When is the last time you've seen a title holder in a weight division drop their belt to go fight somebody that doesn't have one in the next? Why would he do it? They're not in the same division, and this guy doesn't have a belt. That would almost seem dumb to me. Now, I could be wrong, but I think that sounds a little bit dumb to go do that. Why would you not? Yeah, why would you do it? That'd be like Errol Spence Jr. dropping his belts saying, let me drop my belts. Who you going to go fight? I'm going to go fight Sebastian Fundora. Why would Errol do that? Like, why would you do that? That right there is like really, really stuck on stupid. Like, that's flat out stuck on stupid. You know what I mean? Flat out stuck on stupid. Nora Genti say, y'all saw Oscar block the Charlo Munguia fight because he wanted the zone involved, yet actually think Tank and Ryan is possible. I mean, it's possible, but it ain't going to happen, bro. Would I pay for Jared Anderson versus Deontay Wilder? Yes, I would, but I do not want Jared Anderson in there with Wilder yet. I don't want to see Jared Anderson get hurt that before he gets an opportunity. Let that dude, I don't want him to see it, but I would pay for it for sure. And it's good to see, it is good to see that Deontay Wilder's back in training. I do like that. I like the fact that that he's out there training in Vegas. He's out there, what is he, training in Vegas with Badu Jack? Chris Brooks says, sounds like Derrick is a little salty that some of the legends didn't pick Spence. I don't know what Chris Brooks, why you put the salt on it. I don't think he's so. You know what he sounded more salty about? He sounded much more salty about why Bud fans don't buy his pay-per-views. That's the salty thing. And I would think that he would be salty because people continue to say that they think that Errol Spence Jr. is some basic fighter that doesn't make adjustments. When that's not true, right? So yeah, I could see why he would be a little, why he wouldn't appreciate people picking against his fighter for the reasons that they're picking against his fighter. I think that's real. But man, I ain't bugging on Derrick James, man. Derrick James has his opinion. If Bomac was actually speaking about something, then I might say something. Then we can talk about what Bomac is saying. But Bomac been silent. Bomac has been silent, been completely silent about this fight, bro. Completely silent, man. But, everybody got a right to feel the way that they feel, man. And we'll talk about how they feel. But I think that he's most upset with the fact that these guys are asking for a lot of money. And once again, and I don't care what y'all say, once again, it has been verified by somebody in that camp that money is the problem. Money. And them saying that they are not going to be breaking the bank for that fight. Showtime's not going to break the bank for that fight. And they want a lot of, they want that money. Jeff Campbell said, Bomac holding up this fight. Hey, man, he's typically the guy that negotiates. He's the guy that wants that money. And he's like, look, man, we can get better money somewhere else, maybe, because he is his manager, basically handing out extended vacation. What you mean, bro? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The way, he's like, he's ruining dudes. He's like, look, man, we are literally breaking bones. And by the way, he has broken bones on multiple occasions, bro. And he has had cats not come anywhere near be the same after the fight, is what he's saying. Like, who have you seen Errol fight that's the same after they fight him? The only, or you don't see them for a couple years, right? They don't see somebody jumping right back out there. Bro. Nora Genti said, all I'm saying for nine is that Tank and Ryan isn't a 2-platform fight. It's going to be taking an awful lot of coke and fishnets to get Oscar to allow Ryan to get knock the F out on Showtime. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. Don't worry about it. His girl got it. His girl's got it. Bro, I don't usually talk about people's women, man, but Oscar De La Hoya, bro. Oscar De La Hoya stopped faking it, man. This woman he got now, bro, she looks straight up like she ain't even playing with it, bro. His girlfriend, she ain't even playing with it, dog. She is straight, like, yeah. She, that word, about it, back in the day, she bout it. She don't even play. She's about it. You know what I mean? She is definitely about it. And Oscar Day is always like, look, man, I'm rich. I'm doing what I want to do. I don't care. He got an original one right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Phil Sloan, I understand he's talking about Oscar and cross-dressing, but here's the thing, dude. Oscar's a freak, bro. Okay, Oscar's a freak. I know what he's talking about, but he was cross-dressing with some women. All right, they ain't like no dudes was up in there. He was playing. I mean, yeah, he's on. He on Freaky Time for sure. He was also, if that's his picture, and I mean it. I don't know. It could have been photoshopped, but if that was he was on Freaky Time for real. That woman right there, dog, is on Freaky Time too. Okay, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying, bro, they be taking pictures. She be taking pictures on poles and stuff. Hey, man, hey, get what you like, dog. He's like, look, I don't need no housewife, man. I don't need no housewife. I'm gonna be honest with it. Pound for pound by said Oscar and Floyd are winning. Yeah, they winning. Heck yeah, they winning. No joke, bro. Super smooth. That's not true, bro. It's not true. It's not true. I saw it's not true. That not off from what I saw, and I watched it. So no, it's not true, bro. Come on, man. No. Like, dog, no. Misunderstanding of what was being said and what the general context was of the lawsuit, bro. No, he did not drop. Well, let me put it this way. He has not dropped that lawsuit based on what I've heard. That particular audio was older. It was old. It's not even let you fool him. That whole conversation was older because what he was explaining in it, what Bob Arum explained, because I heard that before. What he explained was what the case, where the case was, and how he wasn't sure that the case was going to proceed. However, everything that he described had come to conclusion, or had come to had been settled like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. The court, Bob Arum moved it to federal court. Terrence Crawford won, and it was remanded to state court. So no, man, not based off on that. And nowhere in that statement did Bob Arum say that Terrence Crawford dropped the case or the case was dropped. It doesn't even say it in there. So no, man, nah, please. And honestly, I've done so many videos about it that I have to say, like, I have to actually answer that one. Like, usually I'll be like, whatever, man, just whatever. But that's not the case. And because I'm going to tell you, if he drops the case, that would be on a certain place that you can look at it, because that's going to be on the docket. It was assumed incorrectly. Yeah, it was just a misunderstanding of what he was saying, because what he was saying was actually kind of complicated. There was a lot of legalese in that, as people like to say, legalese, but that's not what he was saying. He was saying that the case was moved to federal court, and Terrence trying to get it back to state court. But they don't think that there's anything behind the case, so they think they think that this case may not even move forward, because what was happening was Bob Arum was going to try to take it to federal court and then try to get it dismissed, not Bud dropping it being dismissed. Bomac isn't using. Hey man, Hunter Young, much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you, brother, for supporting the channel, brother. And the way it matters. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. He said Bomac is used to negotiating like this. He negotiated a salary for Bud. It's just like an IT agency negotiates a salary for a software engineer. Oh yeah, you talk about like in a master service agreement where you're talking about like he's what you're talking about is he wants, dude. They're gonna want their money up front. Dude, them cats in the hood, dude, they want that shit up front. The back end is BS, bro. That's real. And that's real. That ain't no make-believe. You want your money up front. No joke. If you can get your money up front, you want your money up front. You want to go in there, work, you want your money up front. And if there's back end to be had, cool. There's money on the back end to be had. But I want my money up front. Terrence Crawford is 100% correct in wanting his money up front. The question is, how much money are you going to be able to get up front? Right? Because it's a risk. But when somebody pays you up front versus the back end, that means you want to take less risk. You want them to take more risk. See, with Bob Arum was taking all the risk. He was taking the risk. Terrence Crawford wasn't taking the risk. In the case where you have like Errol Spence, and Errol Spence is taking the risk. And those guys have been risk adverse for a long time, bro. And because that's why they re-signed. They're risk adverse. So they may be saying, look, man, eventually we're going to get a contract with somebody. We're going to get a contract with somebody. You know what I mean? We're going to get a contract with somebody. So that's where that is. I think that's what they believe. And I'm going to tell you, if you're looking at it from a business viewpoint and you are Terrence Crawford, it's not a bad way to look at it. It is a reasonable way to be. It is not illogical for him to think and act in the way that he's acting, right? Now, for boxing fans, I can understand. Be like, you're ducking, you're scared, you're ducking, you're scared, you're ducking, whatever. All of that stuff. I can understand people saying that from our point of view. But looking at it from Errol's point of view, I can understand Errol's point of view. I can understand Showtime's point of view, and I can understand Terrence Crawford's point of view, right? And at the end of the day, that's not how they're doing business over there at Showtime, unless you're Canelo Alvarez. And until these guys can say, like, for example, I don't think that they believe that Terrence Crawford is as big a draw as Jake Paul is. Right? Look what they're doing with Jake Paul. They're putting money down on Jake Paul, right? They're putting money down on Jake Paul. Now, I don't think that they're like advancing him a bunch of money, but they're like, hey man, this dude sells. So he sells, I'm down with it until he loses. And they probably were and Showtime was very smart to be like, look, bro, you can't be fighting no Hasim Rahman if Hasim Rahman's 215. You can't do it. He's going to knock you out. Okay. You get in that ring with that dude. First of all, that dude may knock you out when he's drained, let alone letting him get in there and, letting him weigh in at 215. And then he's 230, 220. And you walking in there at 200. And this guy is a serious fighter. And you are not even at the journeyman status yet. Super Soon says crazy, but it's true. Yeah. Jake Paul is a bigger draw than Terrence Crawford is. And they've always said that. The PBC has been saying the dude's not a draw. Tim Smith didn't make it up when he said it. And I remember when these guys say that stuff. These guys ain't making it up, bro. Fanon, send them the consulting charge. Hey man, let me tell you, bro. Terrence, you don't want to know, man. Look, Terrence Crawford on the real needs to get paid as much money as he can for that fight, because that can be a career ender. It really can be, bro. That dude will hurt you. That's just real. Like, he may, like, you guys, like for example, man, Terrence Crawford is 35 years old, bro. He's going on 30. He's in his 35th year. Put it that way. He's in his 35th year. And he ain't moving like he used to move either. It's been a long time since I saw him move like he was moving with Victor Postol. And Victor Postol's fight was, how long ago was Victor Postol's fight? Let me see. He had some movement with Victor Postol. But let me see something real quick. Hold on. How many years ago is that? He'd been there for like 4 years, right? Yeah, man, that's like 6 years ago since he's moved like that. 6 years. 2016 is 222. Yeah, so he's like 5.5 years, man. 5.5 years since he's moved like that. You can't look at that. You can't look at the footwork of Barbara Davis. Much love. I'm gonna answer that question from Barbara Davis. Barbara Davis says, I'm confused. Why are there so many Crawford fans, but his fans don't support him when it comes to pay-per-view or ticket sales? Because they're not really, a lot of these guys are not really Terrence Crawford fans. They're Errol Spence Jr. haters. They're former Keith Thurman. They're former Keith Thurman fans that don't like Errol Spence. That's why. That's what that is. No joke. And much love to my man in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much. We're leaving them super chats up a little bit longer. And thank you to everybody that supports in that super chat, the Cash App. Special thank you to y'all with the yellows and them oranges and them reds and greens. Thank y'all. Means a lot, bro. Really, really does, man. Thank y'all for this channel, allowing this channel to continue to go. Ramon Clark said, Fanon, thanks. Someone finally said the truth. Wow, Bud knows his career could be ending, and that's why he want more. Thank you, Fanon. Straight to the point. Yeah, dude, that's a serious fight for him, bro. No joke, man. That's a killer. Errol's a killer, bro. You can say with y'all, all y'all with that, oh, you so basic. That's a killer right there. That's a killer. You know what I'm saying? That's a killer right there. That is not a boxing match, bro. That is not a boxing match. He is going to hurt you. He is trying to hurt you. And that's just real. He's trying to hurt you. And if you're going to get in there with a guy like that, if you're going to try to get in there with a guy like that, dude, you need to get paid the best you can get paid, man. That's just on the real. You need to get paid the best you can pay because, dude, you may be out for 2 years. If you're off, and Bud, I'm telling you, man, Bud ain't that great. Bud ain't beating people by just staying on the outside and never getting touched. Bud is a brawler, man. Bud is a fighter. Bud is a fighter. That dude is a fighter. If this was somebody like somebody like Devin Haney, say like he fought like in a Devin Haney style, right? Where he's really not trying to get touched. And he's able to fight, but that's not how Terrence Crawford fights. Terrence Crawford is looking to get in there and exchange with you. And he's looking to be able to stay on the outside and stay out of range and figure you out. That guy right there is a killer, man. He's coming right at you, bro. And if Faheem Zator, you ain't lying. He said, Bud saw the same ass whooping we all saw. That is ugly. You know what I'm saying? That is ugly. And you guys who are Errol haters, you can act like that wasn't real and blow it off. Like, oh man, that's nothing. That was really nothing. Man, I'm so sick of rapper Blueface and his girlfriend. Ooh, I care. What do I care about that? Jeff Campbell said, you need to grow your fan base with the interview and reach out to the community. Ish like that. Hey, man, no joke. No joke. Dog, Bud's camp is just kind of mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm telling you, man, that stuff backfires, man. That stuff backfires on you, man. There's a whole lot of people that wanted to support Bud for years. You know what Bud said about the black community? What he said about black boxing fans? I don't even want to repeat what he said. It was like, are you serious? That's like dumbest shit. That's the dumbest. My mama say I can say the words. Hey, mama, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. What this dude said. It's the dumbest shit I ever heard to actually let come out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like Errol says something the other day, and I was like, wow, well, at least he what do you call it? He prefaced it by saying, man, I love the energy for this fight, but y'all are up too early in the morning talking about it. Go have breakfast with your kids and brush your teeth, right? When I heard that, the first thing I was a little bit like, but then I was like, dude, at least he said, I love the energy. Like, thank you for the support. You know what I mean? When Bud says, man, Bud said, "Hey, man, dog, let me tell you, I didn't want to repeat it. I don't even want to repeat it, what he said." And he was clearly talking about black fans. Like, basically what he said was, why would I reach out to people that are going to support me anyway? Why would I reach out to people that are going to support me anyway? Bro, because they're not going to support you if you snub them. You're not going to support you if you snub them. No doubt about it, bro. He's just got that attitude. He's just got that attitude about him, bro, that he's not going to go out of his way. Dude, Errol Spence Jr. literally has been on a ton of small channels, bro. And I would not doubt if Errol Spence Jr., as big a name as he is right now, would not jump on a small channel. You know why? Because his camp is out there trying to get him on small channels. He would probably still jump on a small channel, bro. Lone Star Steph in the building, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you for keeping the channel going, bro. He said, shout out John Bowie, Terry Schmoot, Mike, Kirk, Angie, Quincy, Debbie Booker, Tim Stout, B. Ross, Jeff C., Freddie Jim, Josh Fuhrer, usual suspects. God be with you. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat, bro. Errol, but dude, Errol owns it for a reason. John Bowie in the building, bro. He said, thanks, Lone Star. Shout out to everybody. Thank you much for loving that yellow. Big time gongs for the yellow. Thank you, brother, for that support, bro. Means a ton. Means a ton. Hold on 1 second real quick. Give me 1 second. Got to take just something, you know, I do got two jobs at the same time. So hold on 1 second. Yeah, but Bud has got Bud just doesn't have the personality, man. You know what I mean? Doesn't have the personality. He'll dead answer you in a second. Kind of like Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz gave the dumbest interview that I've seen Virgil Ortiz give, bro. I don't know if Virgil Ortiz people listen to this, but dude, don't be a jerk, bro. Like, Virgil Ortiz is like, man, are you serious? Like, I'm not going to answer that question. A million people ask me that question. Like, as soon as you do that, man, people are like, all right, you're going to have to answer the same question a million times. That's how it works. That's how you keep, it's how it works. It's how it works. You're never going to be in a scenario where you're not going to have to answer the same question a million times. You know why? Because you want 500,000-600,000 people, 1 million people, 2 million people to support you. So let me ask you something. How many questions do you think 2 million people can, how many subject matter do you think 2 million people are interested in it? They're interested in 1, 2, maybe 3 subject matters. That's it. So you're going to have to answer that question 2-3 million times. If you talk to each one of your 2 million fans, each one of them are going to ask you probably the same question, right? Take, for example, Floyd Mayweather. He got 2 million people, 4 million people bought his pay-per-views. If he stood up in a line and allowed all 4 million people to come one by one and ask him a question, it'd be like, when are you fighting Pacquiao? 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 When you're fighting Pacquiao? They're going to say it 1,000 times. You know why? 1,000,000 times. You know why? Because all of the media people, they don't read every article. Not every person reads every article. So the people that you're going to, they may not have listened to any of the articles or any of the videos that you talked in before. And the one article that they may see may be the guy that's asking you at that time. Okay? I can do a video. I'm telling you, you can do videos on YouTube. And I'm telling you, not everybody watches every single video. They don't do it. There's 1 million videos out there, bro. So you may have to address the subject more than once. That's what it goes. That's just how it goes. So for you to hold it personally against a media guy for asking you the question that he knows that his subscribers or his people want the answer to, and you treat this guy like, man, get out of my face. I'm sick of answering that question. Dog, do you not know how this works, man? I am representing a whole lot of people, man. Okay? And anytime I mention your name, they're going to watch it. So it's kidding you. But see, those guys want to treat that. They don't think. Or they're so wrapped up in themselves. They're so wrapped up in themselves that they can't get out of their own point of view. Get out of your own point of view and look at it from somebody else's point of view. You know what I mean? And then you may, oh, okay, well, maybe that's why I get answered this question 50 million times. Dude, I never saw, nowhere on tape is there Muhammad Ali telling somebody, man, leave me alone. I don't feel like talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Show me the tape. Show me the tape. Show me the tape where Muhammad Ali is out there saying, leave me alone. I don't want to hear. I don't want to talk to you. He may be a jerk, but you don't have him nowhere on any type of tape doing that. He'll talk to a fan. Oh, yeah, man, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, John Bowie in the building. Again, it said Buck 50, Tim Smith, Jeff Mann. Everyone hate you, Lone Star. What's that? Everybody hates you. Was that somebody else? Much love in that super chat. John Bowie holding it down. Thank you, brother. He said, am I lying though? Oh, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're talking about. To my man, he ducking Boots. He ducking that boot smoke for 9. He's never gonna fight Boots, bro. None of those dudes gonna fight Boots, man. Come on, man. It ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? These guys ain't dumb. And much love in that super chat to Angie Wise Fool. Said, thanks for the shout out, Lone Star Steph. Blessed wishes all, and big up OG for 9 and the channel subscribers, members, and guests. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for keeping the channel going, brother. Preach, sister. Thank you so much. And I hope you, Angie Wise Fool, and Blessed 365, I hope you guys get along better. I hope that y'all can be friends. That dynamic was wild, man. That dynamic was wild. I support here in Rise Podcast. Got a limit where I support. Thank you, John Boy. I appreciate that, man. Hey, man, there's a lot of drama out there, bro. Don't support trolls now. No joke. But anyway, support who you want. You can support a troll if you want. I mean, that's not it. I don't want to hate on anybody. Anyway, y'all do what y'all do. Super Smooth said, every time a mic is in your face, it's a chance to grow your brand or hurt your brand. Yeah, I mean, or your reputation. I always think reputation because people are talking about people. You're not talking about a brand. You're talking about you as a person. Like, I understand that you can operate as a brand, right? Like your name is a brand. It is a brand. It's something attached to you that's meaning is associated with you. But it really is. It's just your reputation, you know? And yeah, Kat, you can sink your reputation. You can sink your reputation in a hurry, man. You know what I mean? Absolutely positively can, bro. Absolutely positively can. Hold on one second. Fanon is the top 5 of these thousands of boxing podcasts. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Hey, I'll take it. Hey, man, you got to work hard to get there and stay there. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all support a ton, man. Believe me. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate your support a ton. Okay, so let me say, Lil Rock, thank you, Lil Rock. Ray Stovall said, Spence and Derrick James said they are going to break Bud's face. That's what Crawford is scared of. I don't know, man. He probably does. He probably thinks, yeah, everybody says that what they're going to do to me. But I'm going to tell you right now, dog, they tried to punk Errol and it didn't work. They tried to punk Errol. Very, very. Do you know that all that big exchange about, taking the easy route and all of that? Dog, they tried to punk Errol and it didn't work. I know when cats try to punk you. He tried to punk Errol and it didn't work. And I thought that was funny. I was like, oh, dog, that dude, he didn't even pay attention to him. He was all in his face with all of that stuff. He was like, tell your dude, shut up then. Looking at his dude. Tell your dude, shut up then. He tried to jump in his face and tried to intimidate him, and Errol didn't even blink. Looked him up and down like, man, you can try that with somebody. Like, man, you can try that with somebody else, bro. That I'm trying to tell you. But he doing what? He said Errol punked this man. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, he tried to punk Errol. That's the one thing that really stands out to me about that. Blacksmith Ross in the building. Thank you for that support, bro. He said, good morning. And that big yellow, brother. Man, Blacksmith Ross, the king of the yellow. Thank you, bro, for that yellow. He said, big $10 yellow, man, taking the channel a long way. Say, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Everyone, smash the like button. Also, Fanon, I've seen all these fighters refuse an interview. Bud and Spence. It all depends on who you like and overlook their BS or excuse. I've never seen who you seen Bud Errol turn an interview down to. I've never seen it. I have literally never seen Errol. I've never seen Bud, ever seen Bud on channels except maybe he did the boxing voice. in like five. Maybe he did boxing voice, but I've never seen him on a small channel, man. I've never seen him on a small channel. I've never seen him, dude. Errol was on my channel, dude. I had less than 12,000 subscribers, bro. I don't think I had 10. I may not have had 10,000 subscribers when when I interviewed Errol on my channel. Really, I don't think I've ever seen Bud on a channel with less than 100,000. I've seen him, and not on American Black channels, for sure not. For sure not. Haven't seen him. That's his fan base, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I seen. And John Boy in that yellow with that big 10 in the Cash App, brother. Thank you. Said, always supporting you, big bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, John Boy. You do help this channel grow and go, brother. No doubt about it. Thank you, man. It's needed and appreciated, brother. You better believe it. Blacksmith Ross in that building, though. Thank you, brother. Said, I wish other channels would support each other like Fanon and Rise do. It's room for everybody. Oh, yeah, man. Cats do a good job of that, man. But the funny thing is, man, like, it's Cats. It's always interesting. And this is not a shot on Rise, but to me, it's like you got to help somebody and expect absolutely nothing in return, because that's what you're going to get. Absolutely nothing in return. And the same people that you support that you help a lot, do them cats trying to tell you, man, just because, hey, not everybody's your partner, you know. He wants support from his people, but he doesn't support his people. Like, yeah, man, that's because they don't, and this is what I get from it. They don't really like criticism. They don't like criticism. They take criticism, they take any type of critique as a massive insult. As if you are our enemy. If you critique me, you're my enemy. Right? If you critique me, you're my enemy. If you're not 100% on my side, you're against me. Same thing Devin Haney's people do. Bingo, Devin Haney mentioned. Same thing Devin Haney's team does. If you do not ride with them 100%, then you're against them. And some people are like that. Some people are like, nah, man, I'm not trying to hear what you think. I want you to speak well of me. I'm not interested in knowing what you think. You know what I'm saying? And that's why on the real, I stay away. I really stay away from trying to interview fighters, because I don't want that confusion, homie. I don't want that confusion. Why do you always have, hey, dog? Because he's a big time fighter, man. He's a big time fighter that my subscribers like. My subscribers like Devin Haney. I have a lot of subscribers that really like Devin Haney. I did a Devin Haney video yesterday for my subscribers. I did. I just did one yesterday for my subscribers. So y'all knew I wasn't ignoring Devin Haney in my videos. And what happens? None of y'all watch it. That tells you the fan base, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I have been hated on to a lot of Devin Haney fans. A lot of Devin Haney fans just think I'm just a hater of Devin Haney. You're the biggest Devin Haney hater. You're the biggest Devin Haney hater. No, I am not the biggest Devin Haney hater, bro. Trust me. Yesterday, that Gary video, them comments was going in. Oh, what were the comments? Double zeros? I didn't see the comments. I left that comment alone. Hey, said Facts over said, "How you a master troll?" We did watch it. Jab. Hey, dog. I didn't read the comments, bro. Trust me, I didn't read them comments. I don't want. Hey, he said you can't agree with anyone 100%. 100%. That's why I leave people's opinions alone instead of arguing them. Hey, dog, I didn't hear none of them comments, bro. I didn't hear other than you can't go. Hey, dog, it's this truth, though, bro. You got to fight that man, and I'm holding y'all to that. Let me tell you something, dog. I got the memory of an elephant. I remember y'all said that y'all was going to fight Gary Antoine Russell, bro. So you better fight Gary Antoine Russell when you get up there. I don't want to hear nothing. What has he done? And those knockouts were fake. I don't want to hear none of that. Y'all better fight that man. You better fight that boy. Hey, for now, you know we good. It's all love over here. Only problem I can have is you being Haney. Only I can. Hold on, see. Only problem I can see us having is you being Haney #1 fan. Oh, bro, that shit ain't. Hey, dog, trust me, bro. I'm neutral on Haney, bro. I'm very, very neutral. I call it like I see it, brother. I call it like I see it over there. Because I'm never going to mistreat him. You know what I mean? I'm never going to mistreat him. I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to tell you what I honestly think. And I'm going to put it out there. Do not forget, you got to fight Gary Antoine Russell. Every once in a while, I got to remind you, you all was talking a lot about the little Russell. Y'all was talking a lot about the little itty bitty Russell. Do not get to forgetting. Don't let it skip your mind. Hey, said, I love Haney. Dude just can't punch. Yeah, Devin Haney. I like Devin Haney I like him he seems like he's a good dude. And I do like his father. His father's about his business. And I do wish him the best of luck, bro. I don't want failure for him. You know what I mean? It ain't like he's Dillian White or something like that. It's just, you know, I don't like a lot of his fans because y'all pouring on too thick over here, bro. Anyway, much love to Blacksmith Ross in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that yellow in that chat. It means a lot, brother. You better believe it does. Where'd it go? Where'd this go? Okay, I got that. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, got down there. Facts over feelings said, Fanon, for what it's worth, Fanon may troll, but Fanon, for what it's worth, Fanon may troll, but he really liked Devin. Yeah, I like Devin. Of course I like Devin. What's not to like about Devin Haney and Bill Haney? Dog, let me tell you something, dude. Game recognized game. I know what they're doing. I like them. Y'all ain't going to run that game on me, though. And that's all I'm on. Don't run a game on me. Because, dog, come on, man. I got my own shit I got to do. Excuse my language. I got my own shit I got to do. You start trying to jack me up, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll be like, hold on, man. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't, seriously. I will go neutral on you. I'm not going to go negative, but I will go very, very neutral on you. You know what I'm saying? I'll go neutral on you. And sometimes going neutral, it ain't gonna work for the best on you. Because, hey, Nori Genti said, Bud is on point with the lawsuit. Check Wilder. Tied himself to Tuscaloosa, showed up to NCAA Alabama broadcast and the NFL today. They built a brand for Deontay. Bud had Nebraska, but crickets from Top Rank. Oh, yeah, man. But there's just not a lot in Nebraska, bro. He's from Nebraska. Fahim Sator said, I peeped their game early. Oh, yeah, I was really hot, bro. No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You attack me, I'm neutral on you. There's no boxer I'm going to prioritize over myself. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen. Once you start calling me a hater and once you start doing stuff like certain people did, calling me a D-rider and all kind of crap like that, I know you coming by my chat, leaving stupid comments. Dog, I'm going to go neutral on you. But that's the worst I'm going to do is call you neutral. All I'm going to do is call it neutral. I'm not going to stop talking about you. I'm not going to do that because I'm a boxing fan. I don't even want to talk to you. Cats me all the time. Well, you just mad because those guys thus and such don't give you an interview. Dog, I don't even want an interview. What do you mean? I don't even want an interview. I hate when they mention me. I hate when they even allude to me, let alone want to sit around and follow some 35. I'm a dude to me, dog. I ain't following you around with no camera asking you to talk to me. Ain't no goddamn way. Hey, Blacksmith Ross said, Fanon, I hear you, but I see both sides. Examples. Buzzcamp and the family talk a lot of toxic trash, but Spence talks trash too. Yeah, he does. It depends on who the fans fight, pick, and overlook their ish real talk. Yeah, like, for example, man, Errol was out of pocket. Errol was out of pocket the other day. He really was. He was out of pocket. He was out of pocket with that Danny Garcia comment. He really was out of pocket with that. And I said it on a video. I was like, I made a video about it, and I let people know, dog, I'm not going to blast him. You know what I mean? I'm not going to make it personal with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make it. What's going on, Quincy Carter? How you feeling, brother? I'm not going to make it personal. You know what I'm saying? But to me, he's still a 32-year-old man. He's still 32. And like, bro, that mental health has nothing to do with your money. It has nothing to do with your money, bro. Robin Williams was rich. Robin Williams was rich, and killed himself. You can't tell me that his depression wasn't real. That man, Robin Williams, the comedian, offed himself. And that dude was rich. Rich. Anytime he wanted to go out and make some movie and make a big payday, Robin Williams could do it, bro. This dude was a legend, man. Been making movies, big time movies for decades. See you later. Depression got too much of him, man. And it ain't no joke, you know. So like when they were saying when he admitted, yeah, man, that's what I was going through. Look, man, that's something anybody can go through. And on top of it, Errol, you can go through that. Do not fuck around and think that shit can't come get you. It can come get you. You don't know. Like, it can come get you. Dude, it can come get you anytime, man. So you just so that I was like, yeah, you're out of pocket, bro. He was a little bit out of pocket with his response. But then he explained, he's like, man, I didn't really mean that. It's like people acting me like I didn't go through something. Like, it's the same way. Like, people, when Bomac said, Errol, you know, a drunk ain't shit. Cats are like, oh, he ain't gonna be nothing after he gets done, after this car accident. Dude, all that's foul, bro. When somebody gets in a car accident, man, you're supposed to wish those dudes the best of luck, bro. You're not supposed to bring that nonsense up. You're not supposed to be talking about, oh, he was drunk, he was his fault. Man, will you shut up? Do you know how many people have died in cars because all they did is look over at their phone? Do you know how many people have died in cars because no joke, they were just driving. They were just driving. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's over because somebody else did. Oh, come on, bro. You have thrown trash. You have made mistakes, man. You have made mistakes. All of that stuff those guys threw at Errol because Errol had a car accident, man, they should all be ashamed of themselves for ever doing it, bro. And don't attract that type of stupidity to yourself. Telling, man, that mental health stuff is for real. I've experienced it. It's for real. That shit, dude, it don't matter how much money you got, because I'm going to tell you, bro, if you are scared of a dandelion, bro, if you are just like off in la la land, man, I'm telling you, it ain't, oh, you just a punk. Oh, you just, nah, bro. You ain't going to just tough that shit out, bro. There's a whole lot of people because of that are homeless on streets. Literally homeless. God, because they're not processing reality correctly. And there's nobody there to support them. And when it happened, they didn't know how to cope with it, and it snowballed on them. So, man, nah, bro. I do no. So I will tell you that's why I want to be a boxing fan. Because when these come out, I can just say what I think. That was out of pocket, bro. That was out of pocket. You don't know what that kid was doing, what Danny Garcia was dealing with, man. You know what I mean? He may have a sick kid. He could be going through a divorce. Like, really love his wife and be going through divorce. Like, man, she's going to take all my kids. She's going to take my house. Like, man, what am I going to do? I've already lost a belt. I'm not a champion anymore. Dog, all that shit can spin, man. Blacksmith Ross said, okay, I'm sorry. But Robert Pickens in the building. Say, good morning, Fanon. Been out for a while. Hey, thank you. Battling Mr. Vid. Yeah, I battled it too, bro. But I'm back looking like Bud trying to price himself out with the duck. What happened with Spence? Comment. I didn't see that. Okay, I'm going in on that one. I just went on it now. I just went in on it. Much love in that super chat. Basically, what Spence said was that he wasn't trying to hear it. What he said was, look, man, I'm not trying to hear it. All of this, you know, I was depressed or whatever. I'm not trying to hear that from some rich dude. He used the N-word, but some rich dude. You know, there's all kind of people in bad shapes, man. But basically what he was doing is he's pissed off that his dad had made an excuse about why he beat him. Like, come on, man. How are you going to steal my credit for beating you? Like, I didn't just come up with a car accident, bro. I'm not trying to hear that stuff. All kind of people got problems, right? That was kind of his stance on it. And that's his emotion related to that. I can understand. No joke. I can understand that. You out here, somebody else discrediting me from what I'm doing. Errol got all kind of people must see, like, everybody got problems. And I'm telling you, if you got a ton of money, you'll find a problem. If life is completely perfect, dude, you're going to find a problem. It's going to happen, dude. That's what life is. Life is problems and solving problems. That's what I believe. There's always a problem. You cannot find somebody that doesn't have a problem. You can't. I can tell you stories about doing money is not going to completely keep you away from it. So Errol had that problem. He took that seriously, right? Like, and he responded. But what I was saying was, look, man, If somebody says that they had a mental illness and they're like, look, man, I was suffering from anxiety, I was suffering from depression, I'm just explaining to you what happened to me. So you know what happened to me. That's the same thing I did on this channel. I was like, look, man, I'm telling you, dude, I was not right for a while, bro. I was really, really going through it. I was really, really, really going through it. And that's why I took 6 months off. I basically took almost 6 full months off because it was like, dude, I was not in the right frame of mind, bro. And I was having a hard time. So everybody's running around, yeah, well, you're Fanon. So I'll be like, look, bro, first of all, I don't give near fuck what none of y'all think, excuse my language, if you think that me getting sick is something that cannot happen or won't happen. It happened. Dude, I'm just happy that I got it fixed, that I handled it, and I moved on with my life, bro. You little trolls ain't going to dictate with me what's going on in my life. So when Danny Garcia was like, yeah, man, I was really going through it at the time. I was a shell of myself. I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm at 150. So he's selling himself and telling y'all why that fight was not the best of him. You know what I mean? Now, that fight wasn't the best of Errol. It wasn't the best of him, right? So I think I want another go at Errol, right? I want to fight Keith Thurman. I want to fight Jamel, right? I'm back. I'm a better fighter than you saw. Dude, I can respect that. I can respect that because there's a good chance what he's saying is true. I don't think he's just a liar. You know what I mean? So anyway, he said, Fanon, the thing is nobody cares about black man depression or trauma. Somehow pay people's tears what matters. I mean, yeah, dog, black people don't care. They don't fucking bash the shit out you for that. They'll bash the shit out you for that until I see somebody in their family go through it. And then they will be like, let me tell you, man, nah, that's a little different than what you think it is. Like, that's a little different than what you think it is. That's real sickness. Like, if you have a heart attack, somebody's heart is not beating, or their kidneys stop functioning, and they're on dialysis, you'll be like, man, ain't nobody been making fun of nobody on dialysis. Dude, your brain can do the same thing. Your brain can shut off on you, can do all kind of crazy shit. So but for you to sit there, somebody that hasn't gone through it, to judge somebody, bro, that is real. I wouldn't do it. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't do it because shit comes back, man. Quincy Carr said, facts. We never know what life will throw at you. You don't. I'm telling you. Much love in your super chat, bro. You don't. You gotta be on your P's and Q's, man, and I think be very forgiving of other people. You know, Blacksmith Ross, of course, he was out of pocket, but a lot of Spence fans who like him don't give a damn. Spence can do murder and get away with it. I'm glad you're objective on that issue. If you are a hater, if you don't accept it, much love in that super chat. Yeah, he's out of pocket on that, man. I mean, dude, look, man, much love in that super chat, bro. But here's the thing, Blacksmith Ross, he's not a bad guy. That doesn't make him a bad guy. It just means he's wrong on an issue. Or he said something that that I think you shouldn't have said, but it does not make Errol Spence Jr. a bad guy. And he showed it when Danny Garcia talked to him. And he was like, look, dude, just so you know, man, I know the better man, no excuses. The better man won that light, but you know, this depression is real. It's not about money. And Errol was like, oh man, you know, it was really more directed at your pop. Thank you for speaking out on that, going through that, dude. It's for real, you know? So Errol might have been a little bit emotional when he wrote that, right? Maybe a little bit emotional for whatever reason. Who knows? He might have had a bad day. You know what I mean? Why his girlfriend may have been on his neck. His coyotes might have killed some chickens that he had. You know what I'm saying? And it may have been just a bad moment for him, bro. But it is what it is, man. I'm not going to judge that man based off that. Yeah, Anthony Bourdain too, man. Come on, man. That shit is, dog, seriously. I've been depressed. Let me tell you, you can be in such a mood that you literally are thinking, I don't want to live no more. This hurts too much. Nor Argenti, bro. When are you supposed to hear about it, man? When are you supposed to hear about it? It may take you 2 years to work your way out of that. Rivieres Johnson said, I think emotional human beings get sensitive about depression discussions. Errol wasn't saying depression wasn't real. He was saying he don't use it as an excuse. Nobody care because nobody trying to hear that. Much love in that super chat, bro. I understand what he was saying. trust me, I understand what he's saying. Nobody is trying, and what he's saying is true. Whole bunch of people ain't trying to hear that. They're not. But on the real, it doesn't make it any less true just because somebody ain't trying to hear it. You know? Doesn't make it any less true because you don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. And I don't know what the benefit of that is. You know what I mean? Why is he going to lie? That's where I am. Why are you going to lie? Anyway, it is what it is, bro. They say, you sure outboxed Peg Leg better than Bud. He sure did. That's another one, brother. That's another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to roll down to the end. Into the AK Crowler in the building, bro. Thank you, sir. Much love in that super chat, brother. Man, that shit is not easy, man. I'm telling you. It really isn't. Much love in that super chat, bro. It really isn't. It really, really isn't. It can be very difficult, man. Very, very difficult, bro. Yeah, Delonte West just spoke about it. Yeah, man. You know, there's a lot of black people that deal with that too. Anyway, Rivieres John said, I know I might be in the majority, but I don't see the greatness Benavidez that y'all see. I see his hand speed. I'm not going to say he's his greatness. I'm saying his hand speed is nasty. You know what I'm saying? His hand speed is nasty. No joke. His hand speed ain't no joke. Rivieres Johnson in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Thank you, bro. No urgency, dog. Nah, stop, man. Look, dude. If the man is explaining is talking in front of the media, it's the first fight that the man had. It was the first fight that the man had. So but anyway, the timing of it is, to me, is irrelevant. What difference does it make when he did it? He did it. He said it. And it sometimes may take you in 2 years to get into a better frame of mind. I don't know. That may be why it might have got worse after the fight. Who knows? Fanon, Tracy Harris, Fanon, you forgot the fighter who cried before an ad to pull out the fight. That's what Danny should have done. You never fight with your mind not right. Hey, man, he could have like Oliver McCall. Dude, Oliver McCall had a straight breakdown in the ring. See what I'm saying? Oliver McCall wasn't no joke. He had his in the ring, bro. Blacksmith Ross back with that yellow, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Means so much, bro. He says Spence isn't a bad guy. I think Spence and Bud got aggressive personalities and competitive natures. Yeah, no doubt. Also, you guys saying Benavidez was 30 at 30 was better than 26 when he fought Bud. Was he still a tomato can? Yeah, he's both he's a tomato can both times. He's a tomato can both times. Yeah, absolutely. He's a B-level fighter both times, bro. Blacksmith Ross. Let me answer that question. Yes, he's a B-level fighter both times. Danny Garcia can whoop him dang near every round, come off a 2-year layoff, right? He couldn't hurt Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia saw everything he's had coming. Danny Garcia saw it. Danny Garcia, with exception of getting that knockout, with exception of being able to hit him with a big uppercut and knocking him out, dog, it was the same. Actually, it was a better fight for Danny Garcia. Matter of fact, let me see. I'm not going to go on it. But at the end of the day, that's what Terrence Crawford was looking for. Terrence Crawford was looking for the knockout. You know? Terrence Crawford was looking for the knockout. But yeah, I do think he outboxed. If you want to compare them, Danny Garcia, Fahim said he touched up Bud, but couldn't touch Danny. Yeah, that's kind of true. See, but I'm not going to throw that. I'm not going to throw that at Bud. Bud got him out of there, right? However, wouldn't you see the parallels with the Sean Porter, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford scenario, and the Jose Benavidez, Danny Garcia, Terrence Crawford scenario, and how you could have three fighters, one fighter fight two of the same fighters multiple years later. Because I do believe it was like 2 years later. It was at least 2 years later that Terrence Crawford fought Sean Porter, at least 2 years later. And it was 2 years later after more than 2 years, right? Maybe 3 years, 4 years, right? Between. Anyway, Danny's depression could have stemmed from realizing he can't beat the top guys in 140. They can be traumatized for top guys athletes. Hey, man, he may have businesses flopping. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? He may have financial problems, man. You never know. You just never know. I'm not going to get into what is, man, he may just be depressed. You know what I'm saying? He may just be depressed. Who knows, bro? Who knows? He seemed like he got his family relying on him too. You know, his family, he's close with his family. Know he got to get back out there and fight. Lost to Sean Porter and lost to Keith Thurman. You know, that could be tough on somebody, man. You know, and like, shoot, it ain't like, what's his name? Floyd Patterson. Floyd Patterson went through the same thing, man. Floyd Patterson went through the same thing when he lost to Sonny Liston. Literally, bro. Literally. Bud is not stopping Danny. I'm going to tell you right now, Bud ain't stopping Danny. I see what you said, pound for pound boxing talk. Bud's not going to stop Danny. I don't believe it. Do not believe it. I would not put my money on that, my partner. You know why? Because he's a counterpuncher. He's not going to take, he's not reckless. He's very fundamentally sound. He's not reckless. He's not going to get overly aggressive and Bud it be in a situation where Bud gets him off balance because he's overly aggressive. Danny Garcia is very responsible. I do not see that. I don't see that coming because he's not going to give you a lot of opportunities to catch him. And he's not a shell of himself. You know, to boot. He's not a shell of himself. Dude was a shell of himself. I would love a Terrence Crawford-Danny Garcia fight, though. I would love it, even though I think we're going to probably get, like, it's just going to be interesting, man. It'll be interesting, bro. Sorry about that. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Danny's chin is crazy underestimated. Yeah, maybe a little bit, man. He said, I don't know, Bud. For now, Bud might get Danny out of there late. No, I don't see it, brother. Dog, not everybody's going to get knocked out, man. Not everybody's going to get knocked out. And I'm telling you, bro, that knockout streak is going to end for Bud, dude. Bud is not going to keep, I'm telling you. That knockout streak is suspect. Dude, that knockout streak is very suspect, bro. Very, very, very suspect, in my opinion. Thanks, Fanon. Patterson walked around New York in disguise after he lost to Listen. Yeah, she will depress the tar out you, bro. Yeah, dude, that fight is going the distance. Bud may win on a decision, but that fight is going to go to the distance. Errol is in negotiations with people discrediting his career. I would have spoke up too, Fanon. I mean, he can speak up what he wants. Yeah, I mean, I got that. Yeah, I understand why he says it, why he did it. Dude, I get you. I get it. I understand why we'd be unhappy with that. 100%. You know what I mean? I can understand that. I just think not the best move, bro. Not the best move as far as understanding what people are going through. Be like, hey, man, you can do. Look, man, I was the better fighter that night. I hate that you was going through something, but I was the better man. I was better man that night. Stop trying to steal my credit. Right? That's an easy one right there. Where you don't have to step out on line. You don't have to step out there. But look, again, that's on Errol. He can do what Errol wants to do. Hey, Kid the Great, I saw your last comment. What's going on, brother? Kid the Great said, facts. Delonte West said he forgot he played basketball sometimes. Mental health is real. I've been out of the hospital 2 weeks. Now blessed to be back in the studio making music. Health is important, period. Yes, it is, man. Much love in that super chat, bro. Yeah, that's the mature thing. Avery 81st, bro. Thank you so much for that support, bro. And Blacksmith Ross, again, back with the yellow. Man, y'all with the yellow and the orange, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all don't know what you do. Thank you, brothers. And the greens, thank you, brothers. And the blues, of course. Just trying to tell y'all those extra colors. I know y'all digging deep. I love it, and I thank you so much for your support, bro. So you're right, Fanon. Danny has to take care of his family. Losing to the best 147s, not beating any of them is tough. His best win was an old Morales, low confidence Matisse, ran from Victor Postal. I don't think he ran from him, but yeah, man, it's tough. Man, look, dude, I don't know what he's going through. Much love in the super chat, bro. I'm gonna tell you, bro. I could give you personal experience, bro. That pressure, like, dude, I had some dudes run around, dude, I got on YouTube, I got attacked by every fucking body at the same time, bro. In a very concerted effort to get rid of me. In a very, very concerted effort to get rid of me. Tried to ruin my reputation, bro, I was like, man, and I still got super stressed out about it. Started smoking. And before I knew it, bro, I just wasn't doing very well, bro. So what happens is you learn from that. And now I'm like, okay, you know what, man? Never again in my life am I going to cope with the stress of so many people attacking me publicly like that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to not read the comments. Or if you say something funny to me, I'm just going to block you. And I'm going to be neutral, but I'm still going to tell the truth on you. And guess what? My channel got much bigger. I have way more fun. And everything that I went through, I appreciate now because now I know, the issue is how you cope with the stress. So Danny Garcia has to learn to cope with the stress. And what things is he doing? What is he doing to allow him to cope with it? And you need to go to counseling to get those tools to help you cope with it. It is something that is serious, but it is something that can be handled, provided you don't have some real, chemical thing going on with you. Anyway, but real talk, Danny was saying that with the backdrop of him fighting someone we know he was going through. We know we was going through mental pressures, getting hurled from a speeding car, people thinking you never be the same again. Yeah, but I don't think he wasn't just demeaning him, though. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't demeaning him, though. Said Ashton, they do that to channels now. Yeah, dude, they will try to run your name into the mud, man. They will try to run your name into the mud full time. Every video is you. They'll do it full time, bro. But nah, this is like MTK Global doing it to me. Man, these guys put out there, you had world champions put my name out there, put not my name, make some fake name about me, like my name was some other name, and then stick it to some pedophile's record and throw it out overall on Twitter that it was me. All because I said that Tyson Fury should be thrown out of boxing if what Deontay Wilder said is true. Right? And then you had Devin Haney fans going stupid nuts because I told the truth. And the truth was Devin was Cap, not Gary. Because I read the contract and I know how to read contracts. Devin was Cap, not Gary. They hated that. And Teofimo Lopez, I don't even know what that shit was because I hardly talked about Teofimo Lopez. But his daddy out there saying all kind of crazy shit about me. So it's like, this guy, that guy, I'm getting on channels I used to talk to, like, hey, man, you want to come on channel? Nah, bro. Like, hold on, man. I thought I got you like 1,500 subscribers. Nah, man. Maybe later. I was like, oh, okay. You're not going to come to my channel anymore because of Devin Haney? Okay, I got it. Cool. You know what I mean? That type of shit. So, yeah, man, you can add up all the stress, but you guys got to learn how to cope with it, bro. And I learned how to cope with it, and I'm a much better man for it, bro. What'd he say? Bigmore said, not being funny, bro, but is that around it? Hey, it was around there. Yeah, bro. It was, but I want to get rid of that comment, bro. So you're on that timeout, bro. No, I said some people will put you in a pig grinder. They would. But nah, man, trust me, bro. It's not what you think it was. But anyway, I'm leaving that alone, bro. I'm leaving it alone. I'm just telling you why I personally will tell people, man, you really shouldn't say that, man, because you don't. And the thing is, bro, you don't even know where you're going through it. Like Errol may have been going through it and he didn't know it. That could have been why you were drinking. And you're out there partying, you're doing different things. You may not know. He may not have known what he was going through. I'm telling you, man, it's weird. Showboat Sword said, I'm so glad that you shared that. We can't see all that from this end. Thanks and salute. I learned something today. Hey, no worries, man, bro, because there's no shame in it, bro. Hey, Fanon, KQKC just lost like 60-some subscribers because he said he had a different opinion on Gary Antoine last fight. Yeah. Dog, look, man, I'm going to leave that whole subject alone. But yeah, absolutely, bro. But cats will fly on you about that, man. They'll fly on you about that. Damian Bailey said, just because. Shout out to the chat. Thank you, Damian Bailey. Much love in that super chat, bro. All I'm telling you is, dude, look, man, that's why I'm not messing around. I'm over here by myself doing what I do. And if you don't like it, dude, you do. I'm saying you like it. I know you do. You, the cats on all that craziness. Dog, look, man, it is what it is, bro. Hey, Joshua Furlong says, salute for now. Find your channel made my mornings. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. It means a lot, bro. Thank you so much, bro. And back in there with Zulu Lion in there with that yellow, brother. Thank you for that support. See, always a great show, Fanon. I don't know many cats that are as sharp as you. Much love. Thank you, Zion Love. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, you just don't know, bro. You just don't know what's going on through people, man. Fanon, that was a boring ass 6 months too. Glad you back. Yeah, thank you, brother. Yeah, bro. I had to shut it down, man. I had to shut it down. Trust, I shut it down. I was like, yeah, this ain't going right. I got to shut this down. But then I came back like, fuck y'all. And I mean it. And I was better for it. Y'all can't fade me. And I mean it. You're not going to be able to, yeah, that shit ain't going to work, bro. First of all, I never needed none of y'all. Not y'all subscribers, but I never needed those. I never needed any of those guys. And I didn't need them. That's the funny thing, bro. You don't really need them. Don't need them. Love them to death. Don't need you. Timothy Stoudemire said, Fanon, you the truth, my boy. Thank you, Timothy Stoudemire. Much love in that super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man, like, dude, if you're not going to support me because of what I think, bro, then I don't need your support. See you. Zulu Lion said, facts. I thought you was on a top secret. And nah, man. I made sure I set it down and solved my problems. So I made sure I knew exactly what my problems were. Period. I had my blood pressure was like super, super high, right? I mean, super high, like damn near life-threateningly high. You know, I was mad all the time. So I was, and so I started, I used to smoke weed a long time ago. I didn't want to drink it, but so I started smoking. And I was like, man, hold on, man, this shit is all. And my wife was like, nah, you got to set it down. So I listened to my wife and I set it down. So I set it down, felt way better. Once I got to the fact where I felt better, I came back. You know what I mean? And then I kept it pushing. And I'm gonna keep it pushing and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Hard but fair, sad but true. Exactly. That's what noobs do. You're gonna go through you go through it. And if Danny Garcia was gonna say, Errol's gone through it, you damn near died, bro, doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Almost damn near died doing stupid shit. So how do you live with that? You got to figure out, well, I didn't die doing stupid shit. So what should I now do? You go buy yourself a farm. You go buy yourself a farm. You get away from downtown. You change your life and you solve whatever problem you had. And it's just that simple. And Danny Garcia admitting that, yeah. You said I had no idea for that. Yeah, man, it was really tough, man. It was really, really tough, bro. It's really, really tough. No joke. Really, really tough. But you keep it moving, man. It ain't no different. Everybody's going to go through it. You know what I'm saying? If you go, you're going to go through trials and tribulations in life. The question is, when you go through those trials and tribulations, are you going to, after you get done, are you going to be able to figure out what put you in that situation? And you figure it out. And then it winds up being something that's a tremendous blessing, because now you know for the next time that some big situation presents himself, you know how to behave. It's kind of like taking an ass whooping as a kid. You talking smack to the wrong dude, somebody knocked your teeth out. Now you have to wake up, you all embarrassed, and now what you know? Well, maybe I'm not going to talk smack to the next dude because I don't really know what he's about. You know what I mean? And you learn your life lessons. So Danny Garcia he's not impervious to that. He's not impervious to that. He's still a young man. He's what, 34 years old, 35 years old? You're still a young man. You ain't even hit midlife yet. You know what I'm saying? And it got real. Midlife crisis is real. Like, damn, dude, I'm old. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, I got to do something different with my time. What am I going to do? You know, that stuff is real. Anyway, I was thinking about you during the period, dog, hard dog. I had to send an IG to see if you was well. You didn't reply till months later, though, but I was happy for you nonetheless. Thank you. Yeah, bro, I shut everything down, man. Did it get to the point where it affected your home life? Yeah, absolutely. It affected my home life. Absolutely affected my home life. For sure. Yes. Big time. Big time. It did. You know what I'm saying? No doubt it affected it. But look, let's get back on other things. Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. There's no need. You know what I'm saying? There's no need. You guys can see whatever you want to see. It doesn't make a difference to me. Because at the end of the day, bro, there's a billion people. I walk by thousands and thousands of people every day, man. I know I'm not perfect. And guess what else I know? I know ain't none of y'all perfect either. So what do I have to feel bad about? Just because I don't know what is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, I know something wrong with you. You're human. There's something wrong with you. You've done something stupid. You've suffered something. If you haven't yet, you probably will. So it's just I don't know about it. But I know it's there because you're human and you walk on this earth. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and yo, the pandemic was a big part of it. Couldn't walk out your house. All kind of stuff, man. Anyway, man, let's get back on the boxing. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. But every once in a while, we'll get there and do that, man. Chris Tucker said, a cigar, some coffee, and boxing talk with Fanon. Yeah, I'm chilling. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that, Chris Tucker. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Fanon, I'm perfect in my own mind. I do crazy stuff all the time. Perfectly when I mess up perfectly. That's what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. A big boy said, I totally understand, man. I go through shit from time to time. Mine is hereditary. The difference is I don't have people attacking me because of my opinion. Yeah, it's just, you know, it is what it is, man. It look, dude, it is what it is. It is what it is. You can't let let me tell you, man, that's maturity, man. You don't care what's like, it just doesn't matter, bro. It does not matter. The best you can do is what you can do today, bro. Best you can do is what you can do today. You can do the best you can do today. That's all you can do. Tomorrow's not promised, and yesterday's the past. Best you can do is what you're doing today, bro. Bro, we still got you. Stay strong. Thank you, Marcus Nicholson. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, bro. 00 said, Fanon, hey, thank you. Changing subjects. Who is my favorite NBA player of all time? Wow. Probably Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf or Chris Jackson, one or the other. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, Chris Jackson, Kendall Gill, and probably Kendall Gill because he's an Illini. Love Kendall Gill and Kevin Garnett. Those are probably my favorites. You know, who the best is something different. You know, I respect Michael Jordan. I know he's great, but you know, the Bulls was my team. John Boy, much love in that super chat, big man. Be more big boy. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. Yeah, said Chris Jackson was the truth. Yeah, man. But that's who my favorite guys are, not necessarily who the best players are. Who is the best boxer right now? I don't know. Maybe Errol Spence, maybe Terrence Crawford, maybe Jaron Ennis, maybe Gervonta Davis, maybe Devin Haney, maybe Shakur Stevenson, maybe Artur Beterbiev. You know, and I don't know, man. It's tough, bro. That's tough to say. Artur Beterbiev is a beast, bro. Yeah, but I mean, Boots is a beast. He just hasn't proven it yet. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing with Boots. Boots just hasn't proven it yet. But but I think they're all great, bro. Man, dude, sometimes y'all see, but I'm going to tell y'all the truth, bro. I'm just telling you. It is what it is, brother. I'll tell you the truth. You're not going to shame me, bro. It's you gonna know there ain't no anonymity for me. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no anonymity for me. So hold on one second. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Little technical difficulty here. Now I'm back. Sorry about that. Fanon, any boxing matchups that currently in line that you're interested in? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm interested in the Anthony Joshua versus. I'm interested in the Anthony Joshua Alexander Usyk fight. I'm interested in that. I'm also interested in the Canelo Alvarez Gennady Golovkin fight. I'm interested in it. I'm not over my heels in love with the fight, you know. But other than that, nah, man, there's a lot of dry stuff going on, man. Like if you walk down the fighters that are going to be fighting, um, you know, nothing real big at heavyweight. I said the heavyweight, nothing ever at bridgerweight, nothing at cruiserweight. At light heavyweight, I'm hoping that you can make that fight between Bivol and Beterbiev. And honestly, it looks like the sanctioning bodies are almost forcing that fight to take place because it looked like it rejected what Eddie Hearn was trying to do, which is to keep that that weight class broken up. So Bivol can fight Bowatsy and Beterbiev would be fighting what's his name? Anthony Yard. That's a big one. I'm sorry, Nora Gente. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Ortiz and Andy Ruiz. That's definitely a fight I'm looking forward to, man. Yeah, Blacksmith Ross with the big yellow in the back, man. He said, Fanon, it's hard for boxers in today's time to be so good to go up multiple cases and win. That pound for pound status, that's rare, aka Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. did it, fought real competition and called for the best. Yeah, no doubt, man. But those guys are great fighters. I think you can be the top pound for pound fighter without going up, though. You know, but everybody seems to have their, Marlaw. The female fights I'm looking forward to. Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, Alyssa Bumgardner, and Alyssa Bumgardner and Mayer, without a doubt. I'm looking forward to that. Michaela Mayer. And I'm going to tell you, bro, no joke, I'm going to tell you. Dog, that's a pretty girl, but she makes it hard to like her with all that mouth. Alyssa Bumgardner got a lot of mouth. A lot huge. Oh my God, Nick the boxing fan, bro. Much love. Thank you for that support, bro. Thank you for supporting the channel heavy, bro. It means a lot, man. Thank you, bro. That red is huge. Said, good morning, Fanon. 140 is one of the deepest divisions in boxing. If you were a matchmaker, what fights would you make that you believe would be exciting? Oh man, great question. I would say, give me 1 second before I answer that, though. Give me 1 second. I would say, okay, so 140, Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis, the rematch is a great fight. You have I'm looking forward to this Regis Prograis Zepeda. That would be what's up. Then you have Matisse. I would love to see Matthias, like Matthias and Regis Prograis, or Matthias and Gary Antoine Russell. Who else is a 140, man? Robert Easter Jr. Robert Easter Jr. versus Josh Taylor. I think that would be a barn burner, man. If Robert Easter Jr. could come back, come back full strength. Robert Easter Jr. versus Josh Taylor, or versus Ramirez, or Robert Easter Jr. versus Antoine Russell. I would take Robert Easter Jr. against any of those guys, man. Robert Easter Jr. is is a really good fighter, man. But yeah, I think unless I'm missing somebody, I don't think I'm missing somebody. Honestly, man, I wouldn't see Amir Imam coming back. I wouldn't mind seeing Amir Imam if Amir Imam is still fighting. Amir Imam versus Gary Antoine Russell. I think that'd be a good fight because he'd be dealing with somebody with a whole lot of power on his neck. So yeah, that would be a really good one too, bro. There's a lot. It's very, very deep, man. Very, very deep. I'm looking forward to also Adrian Bronner. I can't believe I didn't say that. That's the Blacksmith Ross question. I am looking forward to Adrian Bronner versus Omar Figueroa. Definitely looking forward to him. Teofimo Lopez about to get sparked. Montana Love, that's another one. Nah, I'll take him. I like him, Mary Mom. I just want to see him fight. But yeah, he probably is done. Montana Love versus Teofimo Lopez. That's a great fight, Javier Atwood, without a doubt. Teofimo Lopez against any of those guys. I would take Teofimo Lopez against any of them. And I want Devin Haney to move up into the weight class. I want to see Devin Haney go up to that weight class. Without a doubt, bro. Devin Haney in that weight class is big. Hey, my man Cedric Warren said, "What's good, fam? Repping Mississippi big." Yes, you are, bro, with the Big 10 in the Cash App. My man Ced Warren, who is almost always out here supporting his Cash App, bro. Thank you for allowing the channel to go and grow, bro. It means a lot. Thank you, my man. And my man Tommy in the building said, "For support with the Big 20 in the Cash App, bro." Thank you, man. Thank you Thank you for allowing me to continue this channel, brother. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much, bro. CR, I got off that subject, but I did see what you said. I did see what you said. I just think that, he could have phrased it differently. I think it's just as wrong to be insensitive about a car accident, even though he never used that as an excuse for anything. And I will tell you that about Errol Spence. He did not make an excuse for anything. And he didn't even take any time off. Errol's an extra dude, bro, no doubt. Errol's a hardcore guy, man. I saw what you're saying. Errol's a hardcore guy, bro. Like, really, really tough, man. That is a hardcore guy right there. Definitely a hardcore guy. I just, I think that's tough though when you mention that issue, bro. Freddie Denise said, "I like the Mexican monster David Benavidez over Charlo. That'd be a good thing." Yes, sir, man. I mean, I like David Benavidez over Charlo too. I just know it's going to be a good fight. I know it's going to be a good fight. That ain't no walk in the park, bro. That is definitely not a walk in the park, man. I want Matias. Xena 360 in the building said, "I want Matias versus Regis. Gary Antoine versus Brandon Lee." Yeah, I always forget about Brandon Lee too. Robert Easter versus Richardson Hitchens. Forgot about Richardson Hitchens too. Montana Love versus Pedraza. Yeah, Pedraza's there. That's a good fight. Tons of matchups at 140. All day, man. No doubt, bro. No Clown Boxing says, "Stop putting me on timeout. I didn't do anything. Chill, host of the Pistol." You must have done something, bro. Somebody did. Hey, man. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Must have done something. If they keep throwing your ass up out this chat, you must have done something. Zepeda versus Regis. Hey, give me Regis. I'm taking Regis over Zepeda. I've seen Zepeda fight. Zepeda's a good fighter, but I'm going to take Regis Prograis over that. Zepeda going to try to mix it up with that man. He's going to get zipped. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get zipped. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean that, man. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Must have done something. Hey, no way Errol beats people down on the inside. Oh, the way Errol beats people down on the inside is amazing, but Bud is special in my opinion. Yeah, you still beat down somebody special. Motherfucker punch you in the mouth. Must done something. Motherfucker punch you in the mouth. Got that right, bro. Woo-wee. Oh, Montana Love, I just don't like his arms are short, bro. That's the only thing I got with Montana Love. Montana loves Montana Love. See, we got an older group of people here who can get that reference. Something from nothing means nothing. Must does something. Motherfucker punch you in the mouth. Hey, Blacksmith Ross in the building. He said, you're right. Spence coming back from the car accident versus Danny wasn't the highest risk, but still a big risk. Got to respect Spence for no life touch. Yeah, man, he's a hard dude, man. He's a hard dude, bro. It's a hard dude, bro. That's a tough dude, man. Hard dude, tough dude. No joke. Buzz 703 in the building said, are the midget fighters beneath you? I like Smidge, the doorman. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, man. They're not below me, man, but you know, they're not below me, man. However, honestly, you know, it's almost like, come on, man. I mean, I like Monster in a way, bro. Don't get me wrong. You know, I like Monster in a way. He's a good fighter. I watch all his fights on the replay, or you know, I try to get up early in the morning to see it. But come on, man, you can't be telling me y'all really, all these dudes talking about, all these Americans talking about Monster in a way, actually watching his fights. If the fights ain't even televised, man, or they're televised at like 4 o'clock in the morning, man. Get out of here. Y'all ain't watching that. Y'all talking smack, bro, is what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's a risk. Danny definitely a bigger risk than Brooke coming down to 154. That's the truth, especially after being thrown from a car. I mean, it's tough. Look, man, Errol's the real deal, bro. Terrence is a real deal. Errol's a real deal. I understand where both these guys are coming from. However, I am a boxing fan, period. Unfortunate what happened to my dude, though. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's why you should stick with people that support you. Really support you. Do. I said, do you think Sean Porter with power is a good comp for Gary Antoine Russell? Yeah, Sean Porter would be a really good fight for Gary Antoine Russell. I think he's a little big, but Sean Porter would be a really good fight for him. Yeah, man, I definitely think that, man. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Gonzalez? How you feeling today, brother? He said, salute Martin Blackwell for non-international boxing and the chat. Thank you. What's going on, Copper Aborigines in the building, bro? He said, Noy just said, in a way, a lot of hype, like Lomo hype. Yes, there's talent there. No, there's not. They're not nearly as good as some think. Yeah, no. Now look, they just see the thing with those guys is that they're annoying. It's hard. They make being. See, there you go. Perfect example. They are very hard to like because of the people that support them. They're very hard to like because of the people that support them. I would be very prone to like Vasily Lomachenko a lot. In fact, on the low, not even on the low, I like Vasily Lomachenko a lot. Vasily Lomachenko reminds me of Errol Spence in their personality. He reminds me of Errol Spence in his personality. Just the way I think that guy's a real dog. Even the way he fights, like how aggressive he is and how he's trying to do. He reminds me of, I know he's different. They're both southpaws. I know he uses more angles and jumps in, jumps out, does all of that stuff. But he reminds me of Errol Spence Jr. in the fact that that dude is a real dog, man. That dude is a real dog. And I do believe, I said, no, I was asking as a comparison, Fanon. Oh, I forgot what your comment was then. Oh, you're talking about Sean Porter? I don't understand. Re-ask that question, bro. Re-ask that question. But see, I like Lomachenko for that reason, because Lomachenko's a dog. Lomachenko going in there trying to hurt you, bro. Like, he ain't no cutesy dude. He's going in there trying to hurt you. I like that. I like that in him. And his mentality, everything I've ever heard him say, man, I'll fight that dude. I'll fight that dude. Now, Bob Arum may not want certain fights, but I believe Lomachenko would fight Tank for sure. I believe he'd fight Devin for sure. Kambosos for sure. I don't think he ain't afraid to lose. Why would he be? Because dang near don't nobody count his losses after he loses. But see, he's hard to like because of his fan base is so obnoxious. And the media's hype of him was over the top and obnoxious. Same thing for your boy, Devin. He's harder to like because his fan base is so damn obnoxious with it. You want everything. And anybody that everything is wrong with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like Deontay, like everybody's a bum but Devin. Everybody's a chicken shit but Devin. Devin's the only one that wants to have fights. Everybody else is trying to hide. Everybody else is hiding from everybody. And it can't be, well, maybe they want to fight each other or the situation's not right. You know, it's hard to really like that type of over the top, my guy is right about everything, your guy is wrong about everything type of logic. I refuse to bring that to the Errol Spence Jr. Terrence Crawford conversation. Caesar TMG said, do you think Sean Porter with power is a good comparison in terms of style for Gary Antoine? Oh, no. Gary Antoine Russell not like that. No. Gary Antoine Russell's a better fighter than Sean Porter is. But that aggressive dog type style, yeah, it's there. I can see why you'd say that. But the difference is I think Gary Antoine Russell is a lot sharper. I think Gary Antoine Russell is a lot sharper than I think he's a lot sharper than Sean Porter. If that makes sense to you. A lot sharper. Sean Porter ain't never knocking guys out like that because he's not very sharp. His punches aren't crisp. He can hit you clean, but he's not knocking you out. But so the power is there. The power issue, I think, is more about how sharply he hits, is what I would see. I just don't think he's as sharp. Like the way that, like that shot that he hit, that Gary Antoine Russell hit, Ramses Bartholomew with, man, that's a very sharp shot. Very sharp, very crisp. Damn near jumped into it. But it was very crisp, very precise, very well timed. I don't think Sean Porter has that. You know what I mean? Hold on one second. Man, Robert Pickens, man, much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you so much, bro. He said Danny need to tell his dad to calm down so he doesn't have to back up his dad's bull. Now, that ain't no lie. That ain't no lie. His dad ran away with that. Yeah, his dad got to shut that up. Now, if you're talking about his dad, I'm 100% with you. You got to stop that, bro. That coming from your dad, nah, I don't like that, bro. Now, Sean, but from Danny, because Danny already said the better man won, you know? But it is what it is. He can't control his dad. His dad going to do what his dad. Exactly. Devin was a nobody at the time. Dude, let me tell you, man. I'm just telling you, man, if I was, it's all that. They just so full of it, man. They're just full of it. You're full of it. I mean, that's only what else I can say. You're full of it, man. You're full of it. You setting up cats. You setting up cats on false charges. You full of it, man. You full of it. And cats gonna call, man. Now that you can't con everybody, man. You can't con everybody, man. No joke. You can't con everybody, man. Keep that stuff within the realm of reality, man. You know what I mean? Keep it within the realm of like responsible advocacy. Keep it in the realm of responsible advocacy. Not just cold-heartedly making shit up about people when you and saying stuff like, oh, Gervonta's saying that he don't want to pay those sanction fees. There ain't really no sanctioning fees. What? There's no sanctioning fees now. Like for real. How you sell that stuff, man? And Gary Antoine Russell did not look like no bum in that fight. He didn't, bro. He didn't look anything like a bum in that fight, man. That man is 16-0 with 16 knockouts, bro. And he's getting knockouts at the world-class level. You know what I'm saying? He's getting knockouts at the world-class level. You said they went to Mars with that shit. It's like, man, you got to stay in realm of reality, man. Like, dude, it's just, come on, bro. It said it's a campaign for 9. Yeah, but I'm not going to be part of that. Nah, bro. And I'm not going to tear down every fighter that comes. I'm not going to tear down every fighter whose name comes within 5 miles of Errol Spence. Danilo Lopez said, "What's your thoughts on Bam Rodriguez? He's a beast, man." Hey, man, I did finally see a good. I saw a bit of that. Him with Soy Robisai. Yeah, he's a beast, man. He's a beast, man. He's nice, man. I like I like Bam Rodriguez. I like Bam Rodriguez. I ain't gonna miss more of his fights, man. No joke. I'm not gonna miss no more, man. I'm not missing any more of his fights. No joke. That dude's legit, bro. Nora Ginty said Errol been hated on from day one. Spars Floyd hate. Dog Brooks hate. Owns Mikey hate. Out Porter hate. Breaks off Swift hate. Makes Goonie out of Ugas hate. Yeah, dog. But look, man. Errol Spence Jr. has made it, man. Errol Spence Jr. is a proven commodity, man. He's a proven commodity, man. And he didn't get any credit till he beat him. You give him credit when he does something. That's what I'm on. If he does something, then get a man credit for what he did. If the next time he does something else, give him credit for what he did. You know what I mean? Gary Antoine Russell just got done beaten. Dude, Ramses Bartholomew is not an easy fight, especially for a guy with 15 fights. Victor Postal for sure, ain't no easy fight for a guy with 14 fights. And to get him out of there, bro, yes, it's unfortunate that they stopped that fight early. Yes. I wish that just like I had wished that they had continued on with the fight with Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter. But the fact of the matter is, bro, anyway, I ain't no comment on that one. No comment on that one. A lot of guys are getting paid, bro. A lot of guys are getting paid. Anyway, some dudes are doing it because they love it. Some dudes are getting paid. And I know that for sure. You be surprised. B. Proper said, when you make it, you're going to get hate. People Floyd hate to this day. Yeah, but Errol don't go around hating on people, bro. Said Gary Antoine ain't no Porter. He's just not polished. Yeah, he's not like Porter. He's just got to sharpen up, bro. And as another thing, he's fighting guys that are very, very experienced fighters. Those guys, both of those guys have a lot of work. Those were fights that are tough fights. It says that they got a lot of faith in them. Or because I was like, are they trying to throw this dude away? Hey, man, he said 50 likes. I doubt if there's 50 likes, but let's go check it out, man. Can y'all hit that like button, man? We got 500 people in the building, bro. Come on, man. I know y'all got to. There's 432 likes, bro. There's 432 likes. Blacksmith Ross, again, holding down that channel, brother. Thank you, said. Look, Spence deserves credit. 147-pound king. I'm curious, Bud was a legit 135 guy who moved up. Can any 135 beat all the guys Bud beat up? People talk about hate. Bud gets no real credit. Oh, I do agree when they dismiss his record for sure at 135. But at 135, he only fought Ricky Burns. So I think everybody can beat the guys he beat at 135. Yeah, I think everybody can beat all the guys he beat at 135 because he only beat Ricky Burns. I would take Ricky Burns. Oh, you got 522 likes? That's what's up, man. I see 462 likes. 523 people in the building. 462 likes, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, bro. Said Zenith 360 said, some people definitely getting paid. Notice some accounts only pop up to bring up Haney or Trash Talk. Because I do look, some cats are definitely getting perks, bro. But it is what it is. They may believe it too. But it is what it is, man. There's a lot of cats that are that's all these media guys are paid. All of them are. All of them are. All right? All of them are. Dan Rayfield is paid. Steve Kim is paid. They're all getting paid. They're all getting paid. Every one of them. Ain't nobody doing this. Damn near nobody doing it on a daily basis ain't getting paid. The thing is, and they're all getting paid by you. You know what I'm saying? Indirectly, maybe because you're subscribed to ESPN or whatever, they're all getting paid. All these guys are getting paid. You know what I mean? Dang near all of them getting paid some way, shape, or form, bro. All I'm saying is, dude, I appreciate you. I make money off this, and I appreciate y'all allowing me to do it. Thank you. Which is why I'm only going to do so much, bro. I am trying to tell you, man, this is my belief. My take on the matter is this. What I owe fighters is not to mistreat them. If you go over the line mistreating cats, dude, you're over the line. If you are wanting to compliment guys, if you're trying to bring guys' name up to give them publicity and all that, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'll bring up Jaron Ennis in a heartbeat, bro. I be looking for reasons to talk about Jaron Ennis. And I look for reasons to talk about Gervonta Davis. Look for it. Look for reasons to talk about Gary Antoine Russell. Why? Because I like him and I want to support him. And I want the conversation about these guys to grow because I want to see these guys on network TV. There is a real connection between us talking about Jaron Ennis and Jaron Ennis getting his Showtime contract. And originally, I read some comments by Jaron Ennis, like, man, y'all taking things too serious. I was like, look, no, we're not taking things too serious. We getting your name out there. We're getting your name out there because we're boxing fans, bro, and we want to see you fight. If we as boxing fans do not get your name out there, we do not talk about you as boxing fans, those guys are not going to put you on TV. They're going to come up with some reasons to not put you on TV and put somebody else on TV. So I won't get to see you. So no, Jaron Ennis has every bit of ability to beat Terrence Crawford. I will say it in a minute because it needs to be said. Hey, y'all, pay attention to this guy. Now, am I going to disrespect everybody? No. I'm not going to be like, well, Jaron Ennis, Terrence Crawford's a bum. Terrence Crawford ain't never done anything in his career. He's trash. No, he's not. That's not the case. That would be mistreating. That would be mistreating Terrence Crawford. Misrepresenting the truth as it relates to Terrence Crawford. So no, I'm not going to engage in that. But will I do a video about a guy will I do a Devin Haney, Antoine Russell video? You got that right. Now, do I think it's going to do a lot of views? Probably not, because Devin Haney don't got a lot of fans. And neither does Gary Antoine Russell. Devin Haney's fans are all congregated in certain places. However, generally speaking, those people that really do not watch my videos. So I know it's not, but will I? Yes, I will do it because I want the name out there. I want people like, what's going on in boxing? Oh, Gary Antoine Russell, Devin Haney. Even if they don't watch it, I'll move on. They saw it though. You know what I mean? Be more big boy, said Fanon. Truck Simpson's about to show and prove. He got next coming out of Baltimore. He waiting for that opportunity. Yes, sir. Been waiting for Truck Simpson, bro. Been waiting for Truck Simpson. Can't wait for these young boys to get out there, man. I just wish that my man wasn't in a little itty bitty ass weight class. Stevie so cold. Steve cold. So cold. Norgen said, I like Ennis, and I think he's dangerous for anyone at 147. Still, if he gets past 6, I still think thinking Errol and Bud have the edge late. I don't know. They better win that shit by decision. That's a tough fight. I think it's real, no doubt. I think it's real, no doubt. But that's what you owe, cats, bro. No, not Truck. I'm talking about what's Stevie's name, man? God dang. Steve Fulton Jr. I'm talking about Stevie Fulton Jr. I wish he wasn't in that little itty bitty weight class. I know Truck Simpson isn't. I forget what weight class he's in, but yeah, I know he's out there, man. He's out there in Baltimore. Truck Simpson's a nice fighter, man. Fulton's from Philly. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he fights out. He's always in the gym with Jaron Ennis. Cool hand. It's not cool. It's cool Steph. Whatever his name is, you get my point, bro. Cool boy Steph. There you go. Yeah, I just wish he wasn't in that little itty bitty weight class. Make it a little easier. You know what I mean? But I like him a lot, dude. I want to support him. You know, I look, dude, I'll tell you in a minute, I like American boxing, man. And I'm gonna support American fighters. And all that crap tearing down American fighters to support one American fighter, bro, that shit is hypocritical, especially coming out of the mouths of a lot of the people that are doing it. Like just straight up hypocritical. Straight up hypocritical. How are you going to support black fighters but tear down every black fighter that comes near a certain other black fighter? That's straight hypocritical to me, bro. Straight up hypocritical. Anyway, Steph is low-key pound for pound top 10 in my opinion. Hey, man, I don't know, man. He's in that little itty-bitty weight class, bro. But he did beat Brandon Figueroa, and Brandon Figueroa ain't no joke. But, you know, there's that whole pound for pound deal. Look, man, you know who the man is. I'm waiting for him to come up, too, is Shakur Stevenson. I think Shakur Stevenson has the potential to be better than everybody all the way up to 140. He better stay away. I think he needs to stay away from 147. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. But the rest of those dudes, he may be able to get some of that. He may be able to put that work on some of them dudes, man. Crabberidge said you can be the big man without the belts. Those with the belts are in negotiations. If they move to 154, Ennis will be undisputed. Oh, no, I don't think he'll ever get it, bro. Yeah, I don't like me if he went in little itty-bitty weight classes. Ennis will be undisputed himself. No, they'll have to fight him. I don't think he will because they won't fight him. They won't fight him. Virgil Ortiz probably won't fight him. Adela's Pierce said, I think Spence is lowballing Crawford on the money. I mean, it's not Spence. It's not Spence. It ain't like they put a Bam Bam is too small. Bam Rodriguez is too small for Fulton. I think he's too small, man. I think he's in like 115. Bam Rodriguez is like 115. So I'll hold off on that, bro. You know, Big Blunts in boxing says Shakur is extremely different. He tore Ugas up in sparring. I think 147 would be good for Shakur. He's sparring heavyweights out there. Nah, dog. He ain't. Dude, let me tell you something. He ain't fighting no Ugas. He ain't in there. He ain't one in there with Ugas with 8-ounce gloves and no headgear. Dog, sparring. Ugas ain't going in there trying to beat up Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going for broke against no shit. He said 105 soaking wet. You're like, nah, man. Bam need to stay right where Bam is, bro. He way down easy 105. He knocked out Soroyvasai, so he got to be 115. So he's at least 115 because he beat Soroyvasai. Soroyvasai is at 115, not 118. So he beat him at 115, you know? But anyway, man, look, man, I want to say thank you guys so much for your support on the channel today. Yeah, probably light sparring, bro. Like I saw, you know what I saw? Oh, there you go. Dude, you know who the heavyweight he was sparring with was? It was Jared Anderson. Dog, he's not going 2 rounds with Jared Anderson, bro. He ain't no chance. Okay, that was Jared Anderson he was in the ring with, bro. No way he was getting out of there. Anyway, man, thank y'all for supporting me, man. Even when I talk about things that ain't boxing, because like I said, I'm stuck on honest in this channel, you know, to the best of my ability, that is. Honest to the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, because, you know, truth is a deadly weapon that should be used sparingly. You know what I mean? So I ain't telling everybody everything. However, bro, I will tell you some things, at which point in time, you know, it is what it is. I ain't leaving people out to dry, but I will tell you this. Dog, you can talk out both sides of your neck. It's talking out both sides of your neck. Anyway, it is what it is. With that, I'm out. Deuces. See y'all tomorrow, man. And hit that like button on your way out. Don't be cheap with the likes. Deuces.